All right, I'm live. I had to drive back from my other son's house home, so I'm trying to set up, and I had to give myself a few extra moments to get settled and changed. Hello, guys. Hi. Lori, I love hearing that. I love hearing this. Um, Yeah, the 5 or 6 Ds. Yeah. That is awesome. I'm gonna keep going on Tuesday. I'm gonna keep going off of that, and we're gonna keep moving. So, Lori, on Tuesday, um, bring your question. If you can't be there live, email or something, and I'll do my best with the emails. My emails are getting overloaded, but I'll post tonight. I'll post tonight. Oh, you already put yourself in here. Okay, I'll do that. But you also, for tomorrow, for Tuesday, for tonight, I'll post something in the membership for you to put underneath what you want me to look at for you to help you manifest. We do have that full moon come in, the Sound Garden. I love Chris Cornell. Soundgarden. But we will have the sound bath, and then we have some other things coming. I want to bring some stuff, so I'm so glad that you're embracing that. All right, Nicole Roll. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in a couple more people here. All right. Okay, so Nicole, what's your question, Nicole? If you can put your question in right now so I can star you. So, Spoon Man. That brings me back to, like, oh my God, high school? Oh my God. Yeah. All right. So, do I see reconciliation in the future for Nicole? Let me see. And I have Lori. And let me add Lori and Isa. Isa, get your question in today. Be specific with your question. So when I ask it, like Zeus and Athena. MTV. Chris Cornell is when my ex-husband and I used to drive with the kids everywhere. We have our family movies in the car because we used to drive everywhere all the time moving. Yes, I have slots, Crazy 8. And you see on the videos, I was addicted to Soundgarden and Chris Cornell, and that's all you hear. What was Audio Slave? That's all you hear. Right. Yes, Ari, I got your super chat. Was there anybody before you? When I was traveling, I'm not sure if anybody else came through, but I've got 12 people right now. So I've got plenty of room if you want to get in there. Let me just put who else I have here. Stop talking. All right. So I have Cindy, I have Lori and Nicole. Let me add Cindy, Lori, and Nicole. Cindy, Lori, Nicole. Isa, I'm going to put you in, but I need your question. All right. So it's a good start here. And let's go. We got some new people like Lori. I love that you're showing up a lot. Nicole. Yeah, let's get some new energy. No, I love all my energy, but I just like seeing new faces come in, new people come in and show up. That's awesome. I'm not on the right part. Ooh, A and B. I almost missed that. So let me see. Okay, A and B, I just need your question. Let me see. Okay, what is coming in love with you this week? A and B. How is everybody? I got to spend the weekend with my son. That was pretty friggin' awesome. It's his birthday in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna go back over there and thank you. I'm like I got to get my arms back in shape with Pilates so I can rock it, you know. And then I got to finish it all in the back. Oh, I'm excited. I don't give a shit what people think. But if you love it, I do. All right. So there we go. Emma. All right. So I just got back. Yeah, it's like it's only like a 3-hour drive, 3.5 drive between the two. So at this point, like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's so easy. It's so worth it. So just to go back and forth and see them, be able to be around my boys like that, you know. It's my boys. It's my family. It's my only like I mean, I got my family. You know what? You guys all know I got my family, but those are my boys. All right, so let's get some good energy in. Let me just settle for a second because I did just kind of, normally I take about 15, 20 minutes to kind of collect and get my energy in here. But I took a shower, chilled, got in here, and let's get some good energy. Calling in my I am highest presence, my Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Jesus. May I cause no harm whatsoever, no judgment. May all my messages come from heart center, Christ consciousness. May all my messages today be of the highest good, that everyone here, your highest messages that you need to receive today for the greatest good. Only take what resonates. Some messages, you know, we are a lot of fills, you know, to make you feel good, but there might only be 10 or 15, 20% of the message that you really need to hear. And so only take what resonates, and what doesn't feel good, leave it. All right. And so let's connect today. I got all my guides here. You guys never see me do this, but this is what I do before I see you, besides do my like meditation. And just calling in all the guides I need here today. I've been calling in a lot of earth energy, Mother Gaia, and the spirit animals, all my ancestors, and my funny guides, because we need humor today. We need some fun, a little bit of Alan Watts. And I've got a white dog now because I'm getting a dog. I got a white dog that wants to sit by me right now just because I think I'm manifesting it. And so we've got my animals. All right. And we've got nice grounded energy. And we're going to look at what's practical today. What do you need to hear? What do every one of you need to hear today to help you on your journeys, however I can offer? Remember, I am just a second voice for you guys. The cards are a tool for me. You only can read the cards come out old, ancient wisdom and whatever I've got. And that's just to kind of reflect what's going on in your mind and what you need to hear, what you already have in there. So I'm just a buddy of yours, second voice, channeling, kind of just for the messages to come through. Really trust your higher self. Always, 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 always tap into your higher self and trust your higher self. All right, Isa, I don't see your question though. All right, so let's go. Okay, I see, Isa. I got it. Thank you, guys. Let's do this. So let me pull up, and I have a new member. Thank you, Deanna, however you say that. Thank you. So happy. I now have 20 members over there, and hopefully you'll be excited with all that's coming in. I've been networking and doing some good stuff and I've got some things coming in, people to collaborate with, and a podcast working on. So I hope you enjoy it over there. Remember, it's totally different entity. It's going to be all kinds of tools and stuff. It's not just tarot. All right. But thank you. All right. Let's go. We have Fernando. All right. Hi, Antonio. Rise in. Hello. What part of Cali are you in? All right. What will happen with JS in the future? Why do I feel like I want to pull one of these cards? What's the end? Can you give me an energy? Okay, I did that because one of the tarot cards was in there. All right. Oh, that's right. San Jose. You're not, I don't think you're very far. Let me write San Jose. Is that near San Los, I can never say that name. Los Ibos? I have to look on a map. I mean, I know it, I don't think it's, I think it's like 4 or 5 hours from where I'm at. What will happen with JS in the future? So let's get a good energy for Fernando. What will happen with JS in the future? You know, it's funny because my software says that there's nobody in the room viewing, and I can see all of you here. That's why I'm always confused with what's going on with the software. Everything's, you guys, I see Ryzen still talking, so you guys are here and everything's working. So, all right, what will happen with JS in the future? All right. You may like this. All right. Let me sit with this for a second. All right. I get like this union of opposites, right? An event, something, a concealed event, mask, right? Merge is the kind of words I'm getting from this energy. But I have a bird cage, so I see possessive, and I see clingy and restless energy, and so I feel like that's your energy. Like you're really, really clinging to this situation. And not because you're here with me, but just because it's like something that really, really you feel deep about. There's a possibility, you know, it may not, I'm going to be real with you, and it may not happen overnight. Obviously, this hasn't been happening overnight, but there is something, you're going through a temporary block in this connection. And there may be a sense at some point, I'll be honest with these two cards showing, that there'll be some sort of sudden, like, you know, temporary block between the two of you. So that may come in the future. But then we've got reveal and we've got union of opposites. So there's just something about this connection that no matter what, even if you go through an eclipse, right? Even if you go through this phase here where something happens with JS and you guys go through another kind of, it feels like a block or something shadowing the relationship from growing, there seems to be some support and some sort of merging in the future. Something about the two of you, opposites attract. So I just don't see like a complete break in this connection. I don't see a complete break. So let me see JS. Let's see their current thoughts, and feelings, whichever comes through for me, and the future with them. That's not far at all. I've got the King of Pentacles. So there's JS. So, and this is thoughts and feelings. So you've got somebody who's business mindset, somebody who's a family man. So we've gone down this before. We already have established that. That's very important to them. But you have the King of Pentacles showing up for JS, which is, there's still contemplation. There's still thoughts. There's still caring. There's still, I care about you. I still respect you. I still think about you. There's still something going on there, but they take things seriously. They take everything they do seriously. Their work seriously, their family seriously, their feelings seriously, everything seriously. So this isn't a king that's going to make a decision, an irresponsible or any kind of decision without thinking it through for quite some time. So it's hard for a King of Pentacles to, like, if you had a King of Wands will step out of the box, and they may have a plan. A King of Wands might have a plan, but it would be okay for a King of Wands to kind of take a quick direction if somebody said, well, go this way now, as opposed to the King of Pentacles is like, I've had this set for years. I have a plan set, and it's hard for me to veer off track. So that's the kind of energy. That's why things, you don't always know. It's hard to read how they feel. And they're not quick to make any kind of like decisions based off of emotions and passion. Possibility in the future, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Like I was saying, there's an unexpected turn of events that could possibly happen, that could change the course of this relationship. So again, there's a couple chapters in between here, it feels like. But you know how I feel about, it depends on your mindset, depends on your manifesting, depends on you, how long the gap in between things happen. The cards are showing up in this way where there's no immediate energies showing that it's going to happen like now. But if something does happen, there's a positive turn of events happening, but this union, this temporary block, let me pull a card for that, and then I'll pull a card for the Wheel of Fortune and see what this unexpected turn of events will be. But let's look at this union of opposites. There's almost a sense of upstaging, overshadowing. You feel a loss of power. You feel a temporary block. And then all of a sudden, there's a sense of sudden darkness, like an eclipse, right? But then what comes next is a revealing of the truth, all right? And we have the Eight of Pentacles, all right, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So something may happen at the family. Something could happen with family. It could be financial. It could be a family break. It could be a break in the commitment. All right. There could be something like that, or some turmoil, or something that's happening with the family. All right. And as I said, that I got the Tower moment. So this could be a move. This could be, I just will not ever go past a certain point when it comes to predicting or saying any kind of devastation or anything like that. Okay, that's not my job. All right. The Tower moment just shows something coming in to destruction, to clear away something in their life that needs to be changed, that needs to be dealt with. So something is unstable in his life. So something could happen with finances, home, moving, job, anything like that. There could be obviously a breakup with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Tower card. All right. Now, again, you have a lot of pentacles here on this table. So this is showing time frame. Like, you want a time frame. This is showing, and then you got this caged energy. So there is a sense of somebody feeling trapped. All right. So what's this so the World card in reverse here is saying this is unfinished business. This is a karmic lesson, karmic cycle that's going on here in your life, and it's yet to be fully resolved, or whatever word I'm trying to look for a word here. Fully, like, it hasn't been completed. All right. So what's this unexpected turn of events for you and JS in the future? All right. So Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. So it could be something regarding work. All right. That changes the direction. But remember, the Wheel of Fortune, is positive, but we get some sort of Six of Wands where there could be some news or bad news that comes in at work that is actually, look at this, the Two of Wands, where there's a crossroads to get out of one's comfort zone and make a decision. So there's going to be some sort of decision in the future around this relationship, a choice that needs to be made, getting out of one's comfort zone, traveling, moving on, moving. All right. But the thing is it seems to be something to do with work. It's an unexpected turn of events coming in. I do have the Queen of Swords. So I have an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here, energy. So there's definitely a prominent energy, and that can be a wife, right? You get the Temperance card too. And I see bringing things into balance, though. Something here happening that is restoring balance in your JS's life. All right. There's a sense of Six of Cups in reverse, walking away from the past. There's like a choice here of letting go of the past and moving forward. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse here too. So it's almost like something's going on here. The Ten of Swords in reverse is something needs to end, something needs to happen, okay? And the Moon in reverse. So something will be revealed in the future. It's being very cryptic to me about what it is. It feels like it has a lot to do with JS and his family and also with you guys' work. All right. The thing is the Wheel of Fortune says it can go 50-50 too. And it also just, it's going to vary with you and how you show up in this movie and what's going on here. But it seems to be a positive movement forward for you, but it doesn't seem to be a very positive movement forward regarding work and family. So there's a crossroads here, Two of Wands, where you two may find yourself at a crossroads because there's a lot happening here, and a decision's going to have to be made. Anything else that you can tell me to help clarify this for JS? Anything else? Any advice for JS? All right, the Nine of Cups. Focus on yourself. This is the wish fulfillment card. If you want your wish fulfillment, focus on self-love. Keep filling that cup. Stay in the wish fulfilled. A blessing, a relationship, a family. You can have what you desire when it's coming from a place of fulfillment, love, God, self-love. But if it's coming from a place of lack, that Wheel of Fortune could create, can go 50-50, negative, move backwards or move forward. And we got the Nine of Cups as your advice. It's time to take care of yourself, self-love. So the more focus you put on yourself and keep doing the work within and manifest, then this could manifest again in your favor. But I am seeing a process here. I mean, some time. All right, so let's see. Emma. Things are going good, Emma, and I love it. So I know it was something about walking with the dog, wanting to meet the dog. And so are you manifesting we're walking with a dog? Like, are you, these little things that are coming in, these little wins that are coming in for you? We were talking earlier, I forget, I can't always remember every detail of the emails. A lot more people are emailing nowadays, guys, more so than ever. And I have a big brain, but I'm trying to remember everything. So it's impossible. Yes. Okay. So I loved that email that you sent. It really sounded happy. It really sounded like in a good place. And so at this point, okay, there's got to be a complete almost separation from 3D reality. What's going on? There's no third party. There's no obstacle for you guys anymore. There's no obstacle. That's your dominant thought. Had a little wobble today, let it go. Let it go. You're going to have wobbles every day. Every day. So it's about now reminding yourself and empowering yourself that you will not take no for an answer. Your 3D reality, this is where you're strong enough and to be able to play mind tricks with your mind, where you can ignore the 3D reality and create your own reality as if nothing ever happened. So detach from that wobble as quickly as possible, as if it never happened. You're not delusional for doing this. This is helping you detach. Because if you hold on to that wobble, it's going to draw you back into why the wobble's happening. and there's no reason, there's a wobble because there's no other external circumstance. It's just you and S. So that wobble, can you reframe that? Can you, so say it's hard for you to get over what just happened. Can you create another story that would come into alignment with a story that would make sense if you guys were together? We had an argument today because we always argue about this, and so you have this feeling, but you're trying to attach another reason to it. And then you can continue to tell yourself that we'll get over this and we'll move forward. You want to continue to keep your focus as much as possible off the part of the story that you wish to be gone, while still in your head creating no drama or any, I mean, you're doing it all in your mind, right? So you're doing it all in your mind. So you're not doing anything that's against and hurting anybody. You're causing no harm to anybody by doing this in your head and completely ignoring all that. Because you're not doing anything that's unlawful. You're not doing anything. You're talking. You're building a friendship. Remember, we're best. We're building a friend. We're together. And in your head, though, we're together. But you're focusing on the little wins, so you're just building your relationship. So when things wobble between the two of you, you've got to catch it and not attach the old story to it. As delusional as that can sound, we can do that. And that way your change, because your subconscious mind has no idea what is the truth. Your unconscious mind, subconscious, whichever, I always get the two confused. But you can reprogram. And if you keep thinking these wobble thoughts, and then when we start thinking these thoughts, we start replaying and we see the visuals, right? So whatever happened and you're sitting there ruminating, you're sitting there and you're replaying the situation over and over and over. So as you're thinking these thoughts and you're thinking about the wobble, your mind's making pictures in your head. And those pictures are being embedded in your subconscious. And your subconscious has no idea. They know your subconscious thinks it's true because you believe it's true, because in your reality it happened, right? But you can do the same thing by going in your mind, and instead of, when you start feeling that feeling of, oh shit, what did I do today? It doesn't feel right. And you start creating a different story, but focusing on what it is you do want. And those thoughts are creating new images in your head. Those are getting impressed in your subconscious as well. And your subconscious cannot tell the difference between what is true. It's only what you believe is true. So you pick. And as you're doing that, as you continually changing your thoughts, and even if you have to meditate and go in and start to do your script, your subconscious mind, eventually these thoughts are going to start showing up in our 3D reality, because most of our thoughts that we don't even know we're having is what's creating what's around us. So we can see, we know our conscious mind, we manifest daily, we make shit happen. But our unconscious mind, everything else is happening because of shit that we have going on that we just don't even know is going on. So you're trying to clear up that part. And every time you bring in new information, you want to filter that information out as much as possible so that you don't embed that into your subconscious. You don't want that. So as hard as it can be, when you have a feeling of like, oh, I screwed up, like that moment when you do that and you have that reaction, that gets embedded. And that's where, when you catch it as soon as possible and you're like, oh, no, 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 no. You go to your affirmations. I always get what I want. My life is easy and simple. Shit happens quick. My manifest, if you want to jump to one quick that like I use, those are ones I use. My life is simple as shit. Everything happens easy for me. My manifestations come in quick. Stefan's just in a shitty mood and he's in love. He'll call me later like he always does. And again, it sounds crazy at first, but remember, we're trying to reprogram years of constantly being on autopilot. And our minds ruminate 24, like all the time, depending on how anxious you are. So you've got to repeat some of these things that sound crazy until you have a new story to tell yourself. And it's going to be discipline. Discipline, discipline, discipline. The more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it. And as much as it's hard to get over certain thoughts and feelings, the more you do this, the more you do this, you will start to do it automatically. Like when I noticed today, I started to get like a little bit of a nausea in my stomach, and I was like, the first thing I do when I get a body pain, my stomach was hurting. For some reason, I can't get to the root of it. For some reason, as soon as I have a stomach ache or anything, I start to go, God, and I feel like shit. What am I doing wrong? Am I not eating right? Blah, blah, blah. I start beating myself up. And then next thing you know, I start seeing like, and then I start thinking about this problem, that problem within seconds. And I'm like, whoa, that's how quickly I can get taken out of alignment. And I'm constantly doing this, living in it. And my channel keeps me immersed in it. And I still have to catch myself constantly. And in a quick second, I'm like, my life is easy. My life is easy. My life is easy. It's so easy. Even if it's not, it is. And the more and I got myself out of that mood quicker, but I caught myself quicker because it's something that I've been doing a lot. You want to stop those sabotaging thoughts. And the biggest thing for you right now probably would be to really immerse yourself in separating from the 3D reality. Your circumstances are going to continue to show up for you the way you've been seeing them for a while now. So you're not going to see quick change. I mean, you'll see some change, like you're seeing some change, right? You'll see quicker change by manifesting shit happens quicker. And the more you can detach from all that stuff, you can make shit happen quicker. But your old thoughts are still playing out. Like that movie, that film strip is still playing because you still have these subconscious thoughts and you're still getting triggered a little bit. Give yourself time. And this is that card where it's like, always be kind to yourself. Brush yourself off. And another thing I do is nothing, and if you convince yourself too that these things are not going to affect you, you let it go quicker too, because you don't want to get stuck on, oh shit, I just had a wobble today and now that's fucking everything up. No, you want that, oh, I didn't, okay, thank you for reminding me, I'm back on track, and let it go. It's the letting it go as quick as possible. All these things that you think are screwing up. So you've been triggered today. So what tools can you do to get yourself like out? This is where the discipline comes in. What tools, like when I got triggered earlier, it was like I had to quickly go to certain things and remind myself. And it's almost like coming into like your higher self and coming into alignment and just being like, this is not true. Remind yourself that this reality is somewhat of an illusion that will move on past. Okay? And stay firm and stay disciplined in what you're trying to manifest here, which is why I wanted you to kind of focus on the little small wins. So if you had let's forget that ever happened. And you're going to go back into your manifestation. We're going for a walk together. We're going for a walk together this weekend. I'm so happy Stefan just asked me for a walk. I mean, we're going on a walk, and then see yourself going on a walk. Get back into the walk. Get back into the small one. Get back into the feeling. And feeling like it's happening. So have you created some sort of skit in your head that you can go into and just stop for a moment and just feel the presence of the two of you in the end game? Have you been able to do that yet? Like, see yourself? Okay. So from this point right now until Wednesday, right? What I would do is maybe minimize the contact, back up a little bit, because if you guys were already together, you have a date, right? So you have nothing to worry about, right? You have the date. Yes, on Wednesday you're meeting up. Good. On Wednesday, you're meeting up. Take your mind completely off him now. Take your mind so far off him now, because if you guys were together and everything's set in stone, you're going on a date Wednesday and you're going to be there. So you wouldn't be worrying about shit, except you better be on time. You know? That wouldn't even bother you. So the more you separate now from him, refrain from texting, refrain a little bit. This is what I would do. But I'm not walking your journey, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So I would separate a little bit so you don't get triggered anymore, and focus on you like nobody's business. And do your meditations, go tonight to bed dreaming, go to sleep tonight feeling what's happened Wednesday. See yourself having the best time. Wake up tomorrow morning, all the way until Wednesday. You're going to keep just immersing, and you're going to feel like maybe it already happened. We had the best time. And your goal is to just be super psyched that you were going out on Wednesday and you're not thinking about anything else. Don't look for other things, because if you text him again tonight and you get another trigger, things could go in another way. You've got a major win right here. Now work with this. And separate a little bit so that you don't focus on him anymore. And watch Wednesday come and have the best damn time Wednesday. Let me see. I'll pull 3 cards to see his current thoughts. His current thoughts or feelings, whichever one comes through. Yeah, the anxiousness. Okay, before I move on, think about it this way. If you and him just met, right? And there was nothing, no backstory, nothing. And you now know you have a date on Wednesday. We all have a natural anxiousness, maybe some people don't, but I do. You got a date on Wednesday. Oh, shit. All I would be thinking about is what I'm going to wear. How, I can't wait to see the dog. I can't wait to see S. Will he kiss me or anything like that? Well, just things like that. I mean, maybe you won't go that far, but it's like all I would be thinking about is, oh my God, I'm nervous. My anxiousness is because I'm so freaking excited. Turn that anxiousness into I'm excited. Because right now you've got to win, and your anxiousness is trying to sabotage it by thinking old negative thoughts. You're holding on to fear, when your fear should be out of, I just want to make sure I look good. I go get your nails done. Go, whatever, think like that, like, it's a win. And this is what's going to make you're trying to break away from what happened in your past. Never happened. That story's gone. That Emma and S is gone. Okay. So let me just see his feelings or thoughts, whatever comes up. And then I'll see if I can get a card. I want Wednesday for you to be the best day ever. So I don't want to take the risk of a card coming up and screwing that up on you, because you're fragile right now with that anxiety. So let's see what Spirit has for you, and what's going on with him. And we'll see if Spirit's going to give me something good about Wednesday. But your job is to just be like a little girl, a teenager, not a little girl, that teenager, in high school, college, whatever, last year, I don't know. And when you get all giddy and you're going out, right? That's the feeling you want. That's the feeling you would be in if you just met him and you knew that you finally got that date. All right. Do you have the King of Cups here in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse? So I don't know what happened, but it's over. Okay. So whatever happened here, the trigger, whatever happened here, if it seemed like they were emotionally distant, or maybe they said something impulsive, or they were acted impulsive, or if they were childish, that's the end of that. That's over. We just walked away from that. We're done with that story. Okay. We have the star card here coming into alignment, and just focus on what you desire. And I know you probably wanted more than that. I got the 2 of Wands. Right now you're at a crossroads, and it's about focusing on what you desire and not losing faith. The star card lets go. She has no worries, no cares, no nothing, because she knows that she desires it, and the star's working for her. Spirit's working for her. So coming into alignment and staying focused on your desires, everything I just said, that's it. You have to, it's like you're going on this date. You are going on this date, all right? And it's going to turn out in your favor. You know, you do have Stefan here. He's still a little apathetic. He's still a little stuck. And that's that dude. I know you said he's, you know, kind of in that mode. So we know he's in that mode. So you know you're up against that. But Queen of Cups, you're going to go in there. Look at this. He's the King of Cups like this, in reverse of the Queen of Cups, all right? He may not have reciprocated feelings with you this past couple of days, but that's also what's going on in your mind. So you were almost manifesting that too. So remember, he's still showing up the way you think he's going to. But do you see how you guys are showing up as a couple? You might not be seeing eye to eye just yet, but it's still your insecurities and your being overly sensitive is seeing, he's showing up to reflect that. So you have ultimate control over this. And I'll have you tomorrow night too, so we can go into before you go on Wednesday. You get a little bit more support tomorrow with before you go on Wednesday. All right, because I see how you get through today, and then we'll get through. I'll see you tomorrow and see. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. You've got this. You're in a crucial place where, you know, one, things are still going to show up for you and trigger you, but you know you got this. Like, you're at the turning point here, and don't give up. All right. But you're going to need a little coaching before you go on your trip on Wednesday, so you don't trip when you go there. All right. All right, good. Let's see. Angel eyes. Okay, I know a couple other people signed up here. Let me just put other people's names in so I can get the list. I had Jenny and C. Gomez. All right, let's do this. You're going to succeed. You guys are going to succeed. You're going to do this. I know you are. You guys, it changes your world when you start to embrace it. And I still have so much more work to do. I really do. It's, you know, I'm taking all these risks to show you guys. It's not like I have to do the work. I have to experience things. I have to do everything that I talk about because I'm so passionate and such an enthusiastic type of person. And when I talk, you know, it's just the way I am. I've got to believe in what I'm doing or talking about in order to help others or to even express it. Like, you can tell, you know, and the thing is like, it's changing my life over the past 4 years. You know, I did have to go through, like, I had to go through the freaking spiritual awakening, all that good shit, and more might come for me, you know. But the thing is this whole mindset, this whole training, this whole way of thinking is changing my life right in front of your eyes, right in front of your eyes. You know, my life, my business, my channel, the way my confidence, my self-worth, my health. My health was the biggest one. My health was the biggest one. And, you know, so this isn't, you know, and remember, I'm always learning and taking in and learning from people who have been doing this a lot longer, you know. Yeah. Even psychologists, and even when I walked in for therapy in Florida, I didn't know that she was a man. I didn't realize that she was, I knew she was a coach. I knew she was a psychotherapist and a therapist, but when I went in there and I was asking her, I literally wanted her to tell me I was nuts because of all this. And she looked at me and she said, "You're far from it." So psychologists, psychiatrists, they teach the same concepts and add it to their practice, but may have other ways. And obviously they have their education and their psychology and all that behind it too. But all right, Angel Eyes, who's coming in love? Aries is missing in action. Let him go find himself. Because when you come back around, you're gonna have somebody else on your holding your hand, and it's gonna, wish you didn't go missing in action. But I would. You got the 4 of Cups here. So who's coming in love? You're down and out right now. 4 Cups. All right, the Tower moment. Something's got to give here. Something's got to change. You get the Justice in reverse. You're feeling like you're giving up here. And I know this already, all right? So this isn't like, oh, magic here. You've been voicing this. But the Justice in reverse and the Tower moment, it's like it's like the world's against you. It's like you feel like giving up, but you don't see this love coming. You see the love in the water here, trying to give a cup. You're over here trying to get love from cups that are empty. And you've got somebody over here with a full cup trying to come in for you. But, you're not even filling the cup. You're just drinking out of the bottle. I love this card. I love this card. You've got somebody right here that close. And the Tower moment is an epiphany. It's almost like you're going to, you're coming into the Aries. That's an Aries energy too. Aries and the Justice card reversed. Aries is irresponsible. Aries is unstable. Move on from Aries is what this card's saying. They are very irresponsible. They're not treating you fairly. And it's just not, you're not coming into alignment with them. They're very, very unstable. Aries seems to me, again, you're trying to find a needle in the haystack. Spirit doesn't want you to give up, but just be aware and acknowledge, wake up to the signs that Aries has given you, because Aries has given you the same signs that these other cups have given you. And when you see it come in, it's hard to let go of somebody if you feel a little bit for them, but there's a sense of settling here. Like, I'll give it a shot. There's enough there that I can work with. But we're trying to manifest in our true soulmates. People who are on the same frequency, people who are on the same vibe. You don't want to, what problems that you're dealing with now, things that you think you can fix now, or you're like, oh, I'll deal with later, I can work with this. Those things are never going to change, and they will bother you later on more. And it's just going to keep giving you a headache. So it's almost like breaking away from people that come to you with empty cups faster than you are. Because that's what people do. Some people do. Angel Eyes, that is the reality. The past 3 years on YouTube, and I've done so many readings, and I've talked to so many people. It was an eye-opener for me. I never dated. I've been in long-term relationships, and I've been single 6 years, and I went on a few dates and couldn't do it. When I realized how many people out there are catfishing, how many people out there playing games, how many people just, it's so easy that, and if you're a very trusting person, this is, you've got to start to trust yourself more. And when you see these signs, walk away quicker. So you have somebody coming in for you. Spirit doesn't want you to give up, but this is also like an awakening, a second chance coming in for you, but it's a spiritual awakening too. It's about waking up. Some of these things that you're going through right now are triggering you because they're triggering your deepest wounds. And so you're seeing this, okay? We got the 2 of Wands. All right, so it's not that far. We see a date coming in. We see you getting out of your comfort zone again. This is coming in for you. Keep going. It's getting uncomfortable for you right now, but when you step into your power, you're doing the work. Remember, the 3 of Wands is like you're doing your work and your ships are coming in. But you've got to you got to step up, keep going, make the choice. You keep going down the left side here, or taking this turn or that turn, whichever way, and you keep dating or seeing people keep showing up for you the same way. So it's time to step out of that and keep moving forward, but letting go of those energies quicker so that they don't latch onto you. I am too, which is why your message is you got to move on quicker than you are. This first time somebody shows you a sign that they're not 100% like I'm not talking, we went on a date Friday and 3 days go by and you didn't hear from them. People follow rules when it comes to dating. I don't know all these rules, right? When you get the first sign of your gut going, this person doesn't seem like they're really interested in me. It doesn't seem like they're just following some protocol, right? You've gotta let go. How do I get out of my comfort zone? You're doing it by dating constantly, but the hard part is when you meet somebody who's giving you attention, a little bit of attention, you've got to change that to that's not enough. That's not enough. It's like people will give you a little bit of attention, and then not just you. This is happening to everybody who I've talked to that are trying to do all this. You might get a little bit of attention, not hear from them. Then you get a little bit more. Then they train you. All right. So you get happy when you finally get their attention, just a little bit of it. That's not good enough for you. And so when you first see that, first sign of that, after a first date, if somebody says they're going to go on a second date with you, you get a second date, you go to the second date, all right, you start, and then if you, after the second date, they go missing in action. There's no ghosting and missing in action when it comes to I'm dating. When you were dating this person, and if they said that they have the same long-term goals as you, and you sit down and you're like, all right, well, I'm interested in a long-term relationship. I'm not interested in an open relationship. You start saying you're on your first date, you're talking about, if you're playing games, I don't want any, and you realize and you go into the next date, and you get to the next date, but this person's showing you signs of shadiness and blocking you right then, this is your lesson of self-worth. This is your lesson of hell no. And not giving people second chances. It's all right. This one, they're kind of cute. I was hoping they would work out, but they didn't. Bye. And move on. That is when even other people, even the people that are like, even your Aries, they may have dealt with so many other people that were doing the same thing to them. So their trust level could be so low that they don't even maybe realize, maybe they don't care. But if they lose you quicker and you let go of them and you don't give them a chance to ring you along or string you along, you might teach somebody how to treat somebody again. You might give Aries a sense of hope that there are good people out there. You really don't know their journey either. They might be fed up. So always sticking by your true values and yourself. It's like you've got to just do it. You've got to do it. The first sign somebody does something that does not make you feel good, and you're not even freaking dating them yet, like in a committed relationship, that is a no-go. And I'm talking up here very confidently, like, oh, I could do that, no kidding, I'm like a badass, right? I'm not putting myself out there. Like, I did it a few times. I hated it, didn't want to do it. I was like, I never made it to a second date with anybody. And a lot of that is my own stuff to work through too. But I can't put up with that. It takes a toll on you. So you've got to put yourself first, and you've got to cut them off quicker. Yes, I'm still accepting questions. I can't. So I can't tell you what to do when it comes to no contact and things like that. All I can say is that for your self-worth and for your health, this person keeps playing games with you. I would go no contact. This person doesn't deserve a happy birthday from you right now if they went missing in action. Why do you feel like you should tell this person happy birthday? That's just fulfilling some need within you to still be a good person. Something about you feels guilty about being a bad person. I wouldn't say happy birthday to him today. He went missing in action and ghosted me. It didn't occur to him to say, how was my day? Am I alive? Just checking up to see if I'm alive, even though maybe we slept together or we hung out a few times. I'm not good enough. I'm not important enough to see if I'm alive. You just go missing in action. But yet I'm going to try and reach out to you to say happy birthday. I'm glad you were born. If you don't want to seem like you want him back, then don't contact him. You have no reason to be a good person to this person, but you don't need to cause anybody harm. But there's a sense of dignity and pride to a sense of it protects us, and it says, shut the door. That's a bad apple. You know, they're not treating me right. And I don't see this week, Angel Eyes. I only saw that there's a person lurking around, somebody coming in possibly, but you're kind of hanging on to Aries, hoping Aries works out, that's blocking you. Get back on that app, get back out there, go do something else and set a new mission. I'm going to go find a friggin' Scorpio. Go find a Scorpio, a new Scorpio. Not all Scorpios bad. Yeah, I mean, if I'm too tough or I come across or I'm stepping out of line, push back. But yeah, I'm not trying to be. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't give up. Scorpios are all looking and hiding. All right. What is Yoon Thomas feelings for me currently? Oop. Too many cards. I can't take that many when they fly out like that. What are his current feelings for me? All right. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like letting go. We've got the Justice card. Wanting to let go of something, wanting to make peace. There's love. There's some sort of feelings there or some sort of connection there. But they're cold. They're cold as shit. They're stone cold. So they're emotionally detached. And they're not communicating with you. And the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, are they married or are you married? Or is there a breakup in a family? Or is somebody in a commitment? Or are you both committed in a commitment? So I feel like there's some sort of deception or some sort of cheating or deception or lies that's happened. So I'm getting more the scenario here because I don't know what the hell. If you don't tell me what's going on, it comes out this way. The Knight of Wands still attracted to you, though. There's still passion or sexual desire for you. And that's what I'm getting. But I am getting a sense of there's no communication, or you're letting go or they're letting go, or there's been some coldness or There's been no communication because there's been some sort of deception, but there's the Justice card in between, which talks about love between the two of you and possibly bringing balance back to this, or the mutual challenge, or the mutual is a commitment, and it could be commitment issues. Maybe one's non-committal, and maybe you're thinking about letting go because there's been some sort of deception. There is still passion there, attraction. That's what I've got. And a possibility of you guys, whatever's going on, it's moving forward. It'll move forward. But there is a sense of this other energy there. Without you here, I really can't elaborate on what's happening, but this is the real feelings, is sexual, passionate. That's also can be like, a sexual relationship, and it can be your friends with benefits type of energy too. All right. So let me know. Let me just get the names up to date. Okay, Paola. I'm gonna add Paola. The kids are out. The kids are playing. All right. You're welcome. All right. Will he reach out this week? Let's see, Payman. Will he reach out? Will he reach out? Will he reach out? Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm looking at the next week. So I'm not seeing any messages, but I get the Wheel of Fortune. Things are still moving in a positive direction. Okay. And I have the Seven of Pentacles. So they're still invested. There could be unexpected opportunity coming. Maybe not in this week. Maybe towards the next week or something, because the Wheel of Fortune here in the Seven of Pentacles is saying, I'm still invested in this. Right? Or it's still moving. There's still movement happening here. There could be work or an unexpected opportunity coming up for him in work, things like that. So romance is really not highlighted here, or messages of romance or communication that way. All right. Do have the Devil here at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of, maybe anxiety, and I got the Seven of Swords here. So what's up with that? And the Two of Wands in reverse. This could be picking up on your energy here. You're starting to let your feelings of deception or feelings of negative, your shadow side, your anxiety, and because you haven't seen any movement, and there's been no plans or no date, it seems as though like your anxieties are getting to you with that Devil energy here. I mean, it would seem like there's no plans of moving forward, and that's your dominant thought. Like you're starting to weigh in on, there's no way this is going to move forward. But it is giving that kind of an energy, the Knight of Cups, like it's not moving forward. It doesn't seem like it is, but then I get this Wheel of Fortune in the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if they had an unexpected opportunity with money or work or job, and things are taking off and they're focused on that. But I've got the High Priestess, so something's yet to be revealed. They have yet to tell you that. Maybe there's something else going on that they haven't told you, but it's not romantic or anything, or romance or another person. And but something is definitely changing. Something's leveling up here. Your relationship, I'm looking at only them, the way they focus on you. So it looks as though the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Death card, there's still room to grow here, but it's still moving slow. And the Seven of Pentacles still gives off that energy of things are kind of stagnant. All right. So I don't see, but the sun is still coming out for you. The sun, you're still gravitating towards the sun. Things are still looking positive for you. The sun and the Wheel of Fortune, stay positive. Things are still moving in your direction. They're just, the thing is, and what I feel from this energy right now is that it's not moving on the wave that you're not on the same wavelength. It's not moving as fast or the way you want it to. So it's always feeling like a fail to you because it's just not fulfilling you. So when it's not moving the way you want it to, it seems as though instantly your dominant thought is that there's this, I'm lying to myself, or I'm in denial, this isn't going anywhere, it's not, And so what happens there is that kind of creates resistance in this relationship. It is stagnant. It's a very slow process. But something's leveling up, something is changing, and it could be regarding, they seem to be just real focused on themselves, work opportunities and things like that, and romance just doesn't seem to be on their top priority like it is yours. I hope that helped. But again, listen to the whole message, just because I'm not ending it with that. You guys are you're ready to go, and they've already, so it's like they're going to take their sweet ass time, basically. And that's going to that's draining you. It's showing up. Maybe even this week. All right. Linglicious. Linglicious. I like it. Ling. All right. 18. Getting some newbies. I like it. See what's going on here. All right, we got Galactic. I noticed in a brief interaction with SP last night that I am very standoffish towards him. All right, seems I'm still stuck on old story for me to be reacting that way. Yeah. Saturn is in Aquarius right now. And there's a lot shifting. And I'm not going to get all into that, but I noticed too, yesterday, the weekend with my son, that I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid to step into I'm not wanted, I'm tiptoeing around, and my son was so friggin' stoked that I was there. It felt like before he went to the military, he's always home with me. Him and I were introverted homebodies, and just my presence there and us doing our thing and then having dinner together, like we sat down, have dinner, was just, it reminded me that I was stuck in the old story. It reminded me that I was still playing a part, because my son's an Aries, and my son is straight out blunt with you. And my son will look at me, and I'll get deep and be like, oh my God. And my son will look at me and be like, I don't give a shit. And we die laughing because he knows how sensitive I am. And he means that from a very, he knows I needed to hear that. And when I realized that I was getting pulled into, everybody, because a couple of years has been going by and my whole family's giving me pressure. Like, I need to let go of my boys. They need to go be men, do their thing. And, well, that doesn't mean that I don't have to be a mom and have a life with them. And so it made me feel like I had to completely detach and let go. And I almost had a breakdown over it. And so I come from that energy, and it's like, my kids are like, what the hell's wrong with you? They love me so much, and they don't understand where that's coming from. And I caught myself in it, and I got myself out of it, and I just remembered to relax, and I sat in the energy. I was just so fucking happy the past 2 days. But you see how that story came up for me, and it took over. Same things happening with you and your SP, and you caught it yesterday. And Saturn, to me, in Aquarius, I think had a lot, because I was watching some other content, and the other content was like saying the same thing, like some shit was just changing and people were feeling it. And lighten up, you know, like I had to lighten up and realize that it's me and my perception and me still holding on to what was happening in the past. You're creating it. So my son's sitting there minding his own business, not doing anything, loving, absolutely loving, just feeling like it was the good old days. Mom's just sitting there, you know, we go out to dinner, we come back home, do my thing, and he's playing his video games. So psyched that I'm there, you know, not psyched. My son don't get psyched about shit, right? But feeling good. And I'm creating this story in my head. And it wasn't true. So this is where you've already seen, this is showing up for you, that you don't have to do anything with that except acknowledge, oh, I did it again. I did it again. It's me. It's me, my old story. So the part of detaching, like I was telling Emma earlier, you're still thinking about it. You're still thinking about that interaction last night, and last night's gone. Did yesterday even happen? I think we all were just dropped on Earth today. There was a big bang, and yesterday was an illusion. Like yesterday didn't even happen. Our mind wants to believe it did, and we're going to keep holding on to it with our thoughts. But now, believe it or not, our memories, it's proven that our memories, we only even believe or can remember really, truly 50% of what really happened in our past. So as the days go on, we're already recreating a whole new memory that really didn't exist. So you have been thinking about that since yesterday, and you've made it into a movie, and you've added extra. And you have people and drama, and you've had thoughts, and you've brought up wounds, and you've anger, and you've gone through all these other things. You've created a movie out of an incident that happened yesterday, and it's affecting your present moment, and your present moment is friggin' fine. Everything's great right now. We're all hanging out. Your SP probably forgot about it. Nothing even happened. And if you were to interact with your SP right now, and pretended like nothing ever happened, he'd probably forget about it, because I forget his sign, but I'm sure he's a dude. He probably forgot about it. Probably doesn't give a shit. And not because he doesn't care about you, and not because he doesn't give a shit about the relationship, because they don't care. They don't think like that. Like my son, when he looked at me and said, I don't give a shit, I laughed my ass off and was so happy that I had a son who was an Aries. I was so grateful for him to look at me and say that to me so directly. When we remember that we all mainly live in our own heads and nobody really gives a shit, because they can't do anything really for us or about it, because nobody can change our minds but us. They can, you know, nurture us in the moment if they, you know, dependent on the situation, but nobody can make any change but us. But most people, you know, what we consider so dramatic, what we consider so painful, somebody else is like, I don't get it. And you're holding on to something that doesn't even, it's like you're wasting your precious energy today. All your day, your mind is so comfortable being in a state of frenzy over this situation. You're so used to having some sort of feeling with him and drama that the program that's going on in your mind is making it hard for you to let go. But what happened was it hit you again yesterday, and you're stronger than that, and you're going to go, oh, that's that program again. I'm not going to let it ruin my day. Like, look at it as a program. Look at it as a chip in your head. And there's residue, and you're trying to remove that. So you've got to detach like it didn't happen. Same thing I told Emma. It did not happen. Your 3D reality did not happen. What is happening for you? I'm with my SP. We're together. He loves me. Everything works out for me. That's my tool. The universe has my back. He loves me to death. That shit it didn't even happen. And that's just, sometimes things, when we're doing the work so much, sometimes things show up for us, and not every wound has to be, I don't believe every wound or every reaction we have has to be looked at through a magnifying glass. Some things we just gotta let go. And especially on the spiritual journey, the healing journey, because otherwise your mind's not going to get a rest, and your mind is going to be like, it's going to get weak, in my experience. And then that's when we get run over by a train, when we are in a low vibration. Say we wake up tomorrow and we have cramps or anything like that, and we're in a low vibration, or we're not eating healthy, then a train hits us. Our mind needs a break. Our mind needs a break. Do you do Reiki? Do you get any Reiki done, or any kind of, have you ever gone to like a salt cave, or do you have you live near an ocean? Go dive in an ocean if it's not too cold. I'm telling you, run cold water on your head. Guys, our mind, our head, our brains need to heal. Our brains need to be quiet and silenced sometimes. That is why the next 3 months I'm working on the sound school, so that I can work on sound therapy, music, therapy, meditation, sound, anything to calm your brain's nerves. Your neurons, your brains are our neurons are so used to being fired up in these old patterns of stress. And now we're trying to reprogram. We're trying to create new neural pathways. I'm not a scientist. I'm not even going to try to act smart. I just know what comes through and what I've learned, right? But we're trying to create new connections there. And so if we have a history of a lot of anxiety, so I still have symptoms in my body because I've suffered so much from PTSD in the past and anxiety, that even when I'm calm sometimes, like my son this weekend was like, Mom, you're not sitting down, sit down. You're following me around the house, you're walking around. My body, and I'm talking nice and calm, my body still has a reaction. I still have to train my body from all that residue of anxiety. And so calming your mind and silencing your mind is self-love, is self-care. And that's what, a lot of us have to do, especially when you're coming from a situation where he's already caused a lot of anxiety in your life. A lot. So, you're doing breath work classes. Oh, yeah. All right. This is the card that just flew out for you. This is the energy, all right? And this is also going on a new path, a new spiritual path. It's time to walk down another path. Let go of yesterday. Here we are, the Page of Wands. Let's be curious. Let's play. Are you going to see him today? Can we play? Can we just be silly? Can we just not give a shit and not bring up yesterday like it never existed? All right? There's still an energy of playfulness, flirtiness. There's still, an attraction. So this is saying, like, start fresh. Start fresh today. Got to let go of yesterday's energy. All right? Queen of Swords showing up. This is you. Controlling that mind. Controlling that mind of yours. Taking back, the Queen of Swords here, calming down your emotions. Right? This isn't negative. This isn't blocking your emotion. This is just toning down your emotions a little bit. All right. We're trying to find balance again. Okay. Yesterday triggered you. You were triggered. Remember, we're going to be coming up towards a full moon again. That's going to be another energy we're coming up towards, guys. So when these energies are changing like this, these energies, everything affects us. Everything affects us. So these energies are coming up. Prepare for it. What can I do in the next few days to calm my mind and stay a little bit more grounded and less emotional, right? More playful, right? And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe focus on work, focus on grounding yourself, focus on a little bit of freedom, focus on just being a little bit more self-confident. You know you got this. The Nine of Pentacles, somebody who's self-sufficient, works their butt off, has made it to where they're at, they're confident, they know their worth, they got it made. You know you do. You can take care of yourself. So keep taking care of yourself. Keep taking care of yourself and stay focused on yourself. And maybe even just put a little bit more focus on work. Take your focus off your SP a little bit over the next couple of days. All right. But when you're with them, just be playful. So you're just creating a whole new scene. That's all you're doing. You're letting one film play out and you're loading the next reel. What's the next scene going to look like for you? You get to make up the next scene, how you want to experience it. Doesn't mean that shit can't happen out of your control, because, you know, we still don't know all the shit that's going on in our subconscious. So it's hard to know what's going to show up in our everyday life. And, you know, and there's external things that happen that we can't control. But we definitely can control our experience, how it plays out for us. How do you want the next week to show up for you? So erase yesterday. That sounds, when I say shit like that, I feel like a AI. Erase yesterday and just put a new chip in there and move on. But in all honesty, that's how we're going to get over the old program. That's how it works for me. Other people do it other ways, and that's just the way I find that it works for me. I hope that helped. Play some little... I've got my Tibetan bowls. I just got my first instrument in for my class. I can't wait because I'm gonna be practicing on myself. I got tuning forks. All right, so somebody just sent something. Pioneer. So was there a pioneer that showed up? I didn't get a question, but if Pioneer's here, I just need your question so you don't get lost. And let me put you in. Because if I get to you and I don't have your question, I'm going to have to move on and put you, and I'll have to move to the end. That sounds so like a principal, teacher. All right. Is that you, Crazy 8? Is that you, Pioneer? Is that you? Okay. Did you already put your question in, or? My cousin has her own pet grooming. I'm so proud of her. She started her own business. It's really, last year she did on her own. She finally took the leap of faith and started her own pet grooming business, and she's doing pretty freaking amazing. All right. T the Gemini. What are his thoughts and feelings? Will I see him again? All right. 7 of Wands in reverse here. You're welcome. I hope that helped. Is an energy that came out. I'm wondering if you need to create a boundary. Or hold on a second. I'm gonna wait on this card. That just flew out. No, you can put Crazy 8. Put your question in right now, and I'll pin it. We're looking at T the Gemini. T the Gemini. T the Gemini. Thoughts and feelings and possibility of seeing each other again. Okay. All right. So that's the thank you. Thank you. Very new. Okay. Very new. Very new. Very new. So we have T. So then let your guards down. 7 of Wands in reverse. Let your guard down and let's see his thoughts and feelings. And will you see him again? Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Chariot card. So there seems to be a lot of attraction there. And the Chariot card is showing that it may move fast. Especially with the Eight of Wands, you got two of the fastest cards here showing up for you. The Chariot and the Eight of Wands, that's the speed of lightning. I mean, the speed of light. Your first card was the Seven of Wands in reverse that just flew out. I want to say let your guard down and have fun. Just enjoy one another. The Six of Cups can also be like a childlike crush, you know, feelings. It might feel like we've known each other since we're children. We, you know, yeah. So it moved fast. Okay. So what I want to say though is that the energy that's coming out for you is, you know, there is mutual attraction. Okay. So the Seven of Wands though in reverse could also say though, maybe you need to slow down, maybe slow down, but, and create some, you know, but I don't know. I mean, it could say that. The other cards are saying it looks like it's moving fast, but it looks like it's moving in a good way with the Chariot card. The Five of Cups in reverse. You know, that's talking about it's not going to be it's not going to make you feel bad. Like you're definitely not being rejected. What's the potential? Will she see him again? Will she see him again? Will she see him again? Well, the thoughts, feelings, Eight of Wands, and actions is the Chariot card. So the Chariot card does seem, and you got the Star card. It was up right here. So the answer says yes. The answer says there's an alignment between the two of you. So what I want to say to you, you have the Chariot and the Star card. You've got the Seven of Wands in reverse, Aries. And it's saying, let down your guards and go with the flow in a big way. Just have fun with this. Don't bring your emotion. Like, I don't want to say don't bring. I don't want to give you kind of like that kind of advice like that. Just pay attention to red flags. If it seems like it plays out and if it seems like it gets to a point and it seems like a past person, you know, and it's not going anywhere, don't drag it out. That's my advice to you. Stay open but detached. Thank you. Stay open but detached. And the thing is, but also let your guards down. The cards that are showing up for you are the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. So I do see there's a possibility here, potential of expansion. Here's what's okay here. Thank you. It's moving fast for you physically, but what happens is where your emotions might get involved quicker, and you might get attached too quickly, and your person doesn't move, that part might not move as fast, so that part has to catch up. And this is where the trust in the universe, and the faith card, the Aquarius Star card here. Like, if you stay in this momentum, like this is fun, you deserve this, surrender to it, let down your guards, and if you expect that things are going to turn out in your favor, do you expect, I mean, is that a dominant thought? You know, I expect this to turn out in my favor. Right now, the energies coming up are showing that you guys are moving at the same pace. If things turn south, it can be one of two things in my experience. One, you're getting too attached and you're expecting more at the wrong time, or too fast, or faster than this person's ready, that you're not in alignment there, or you're starting to attach like in a codependent type of way. So it's all about your mindset. So your mindset could change this, because the way we feel inside is going to reflect in the relationship. The other thing is it's moving super fast, and then this person, you know, all of a sudden decides they don't want commitment, and then you are already attached. This is where it gets to it's going to be a little bit harder that way. You know, you're going to have to, like I was telling Angel Eyes, you know, you can't drag it out. If somebody shows up and something moves this fast, and when you go with passion like that, when the first red flag shows up after that, you've got to let it go, because you're just going to go through the same friggin' lesson again. So if you don't want the same lesson to happen, the first signal you get, like, I don't know, what's it called when you jump ship, or what do they call, overboard, going like leave the ship, jump ship, and focus on your mindset right now around knowing that they are in alignment with you. Yeah. So Ari, grasp the star energy. The star energy. Everything's moving fast. This person's on the same vibe as me. I finally met somebody who is on the same frequency. We desire each other. We want the same thing. You got to have that mindset. And when those old thoughts come up, like this is too good to be true, oh my God, I'm gonna get sideswiped, things like that happen, and you're not seeing any signs of it, change your mindset, because you're gonna manifest it in. But if you see valid shit coming in, and this person, like, don't waste your time on getting dragged down that path again. You can put your question in the PayPal if you want, and then you can put your question in the comments. Did you, in both ways, was that you that just sent a PayPal? No, that was Pioneer. Oh, wow. All right. So you guys are not giving me your names with the names that are coming through PayPal, so I don't know who. Oh, okay, Simran. Sorry, Simran. I don't have my glasses on. My eyes are getting worse. Yeah, if you want to send your payment and put your question in the chat, I'll pin it. Did the Crazy 8, you can either email your question or you can put it in the chat room and I'll pin it. But the faster you put it in, the faster I can pin it. All right, Ari, did that help? Did I see, will you see him again? Oh, did I answer, will you see him again? The Chariot card. Oh, the Star card. Yeah, yes, you'll see him again. Just want to make sure. And we are on Natalie. Natalie, you're the best. Good luck. I'm so happy for you, though. I'm so happy for you. And Ari, can I say this? Like, believe it or not, that's how my marriage started. So I don't, like, I believe in shit like that happening. It can happen any way. It can happen any way. The problem is that there's just a lot of bullshit out there, and there's a lot of dishonest people, and there's people that will say whatever to do whatever. But you know that if you're feeling a good energy and you're feeling in alignment and it feels like you're not as anxious, like, and don't lose that feeling. Don't lose that feeling. My ex-husband and I never went home. I met the first night, we went out the second night, and never went home. And never went home. My family moved to Florida. I was living at my parents' house, got a job there, and then next thing you know, I was introduced to him about 4 months later, and my life began. That's how that happened. So you'll never hear me. I'm a very passionate person, but it doesn't mean like all my relationships have happened like that. But pretty much most of my relationships have happened pretty quickly. But the more we come into alignment with trust in our feelings, and when those signs come in, and don't let people, it's always worked out for me in those ways. It didn't mean those relationships, they all ended too, but they were healthy, and we both wanted to be there. All right. And whether we trauma bonded or not, didn't matter. We wanted to be there. So yeah. So have a good time with that, and try not to let your mindset, all right. Try not to let your mindset, look at this. I got the Ace of Cups in my hand here. So the initial stages, you're in the initial stages. Write your script. You know what to do. Ace of Cups. But this was also for Natalie, what's coming towards you this week. So I see an Ace of Cups. And I'm going to, it kind of just flew out when I was shuffling, and I was still talking to RE. So I'm going to give it to both of you. It's kind of a cusp. It's kind of like it's yours and RE's energy, because I was still talking to her while I was focusing on you. Ace of Cups. Keep filling your cup. Just because you meet somebody, keep filling your cup and you're inviting this love in, and let it begin. It's the initial stages. All right. So let's see what's coming towards Natalie this week. I do see Natalie, Ace of Cups. Possibility of an offer, possibility. The Ace of Cups can be also, I don't know if you're looking at a new place, new home, a new opportunity coming your way, but we're looking, that's maybe an offer, somebody around you, initial stages beginning, somebody's starting to feel a little bit of emotional. All right, let's see, Natalie, this week, all right. So 4 Cups in reverse. I see an opportunity coming in for you. I know you said that. Thank you, Natalie. I'm so glad I am helping, and that this is all worth it for you guys. Like that, I'm doing everything I can, the best I can, and it makes me feel so good too. It's an equal, mutual, back and forth, give and take. All right. I do have the Tower card in reverse. So you may hold yourself back from an opportunity this week out of fear of change. All right. The Devil, your anxieties. I don't know if there's a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn coming around you. The Devil energy, though, is with the Tower in reverse, is your anxieties and fears holding you back from an opportunity. Okay. So let's see. We got the Magician in reverse too. It's like Magician in reverse says, you're the creator of your reality. You got to take action this week. So this week is about taking action. And I got the Temperance card. So something's coming into your life this week that's coming into balance, a Sagittarius energy, an Aries energy, a Capricorn energy. We see major arcana movement. So we have major arcana this week, and know that the energy is changing this week in a big way. It's Pluto. It's Pluto in Aquarius. I think I said Saturn in Aquarius earlier. I keep saying Saturn on my channel, and I know it's Pluto because I'm ruled by Pluto. But for some reason, I keep saying Saturn when I'm talking about Aquarius. And so please know when I make mistakes like that, check your own astrology. But it's Pluto is in Aquarius, and it's changing. It's a big, huge change on the whole world right now on all the zodiacs. So, but there's an opportunity coming in to bring your life into balance. But the Tower moment here, let me see, the 9 of Cups in reverse. It's like you don't feel like you deserve something, or you don't feel like your wish is going to come true, or something's going to come true. All right. We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. We see a Capricorn maybe coming back around. All right. Or we see something coming back around for you. You're saying you're a Capricorn. Okay. So I'm going to go with this Devil energy and the 8 of Cups in reverse is you looking at your past, you letting your fears hold you back. right? Something big is happening that's bringing your life into balance. The Knight of Swords, all right? It's telling you to take a risk. Is there something with a job or something with, we did see the Ace of Cups, so it could be a new love offer. Spirit, can you be a little bit more clear about what this temperance, what this opportunity is that's coming in for you? Page of Cups. So we see an offer or a message of love coming in for you this week. All right. Give or take days, whatever, a few days, whatever, but that's what's manifesting. And yeah, well, I'm focusing on my business and I'm focusing on my family, and I'm always focusing on love. Love's always first on mine. I know that with you guys. You guys think you can fool me. Yeah, I want to start a business, but you tell me your thoughts and feelings about this business, but hey, can you check on who's coming towards me? We're all doing the same thing. What I want to tell you though is that Ace of Cups, did you hear me say that that's a new place? Yeah, so you are definitely being guided. Things, whatever's out of balance in your life, the Temperance card, you're being divinely guided to bring in balance. So we see an opportunity here with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So you may get turned, your fears, do you see you keep getting turned down? And so you're trying to stay positive. That's what's holding you back. Your fears are holding you back. You're going to get your place, and it looks as though it's going to come in, and there's a strong possibility of love manifesting for you, a message of love for you, somebody coming back around, or somebody coming back towards you, a missed opportunity. There could have been an opportunity in the past. Remember, this doesn't have to be somebody that you don't want to be with. A missed opportunity could be somebody that you may have met before, walked into, talked to, maybe somebody you thought you might have had a date with, or didn't go, something else happened, they were in a relation, somebody else could be coming back around, and you're like, oh wow, now it's an opportunity for you with that person. All right, so keep your focus on that energy, your desires on that energy coming in around you. It's happening for you. You don't believe it's going to happen to you, you believe it's done already. It's a belief. It's already happened. It's already here. It's almost like if you believe in timelines or quantum physics, and everything's already here already, everything's already it's all one, right? I'm not going to try and get all silent. I'm not doing it. Sometimes I can really explain it really good, and sometimes I stumble with words. But it's almost like if we can come into alignment with what we believe is true, it's almost like we're just picking out of the now moment what we want to show up for us in our awareness. All right. So everything already exists. It's just a matter of us truly believing it's there and bringing it into our awareness so that it shows up for us. But it all exists right now. And so that's one way that people look at this, it's a way of looking at manifesting. It's going to be a great week. Let me fill up my coffee. All right. All right. So Simran. All right. So Simran, we're looking at how the next child. Thank you. I'm about to go to Pilates after today too. I'm working out a lot. Where's my cards? Okay. Nas. I do have your question. I do. Oh, let me show you guys where we're at. I'm trying to and we are on Nas right now. So we're on 20 questions. All right. So we are on Nas. You're welcome, Natalie. Nas. Let's get an energy for Nas. Send some energy for Nas. She's working really hard. She's doing her band. I got a little taste of her her music. She sent it to me. It's pretty cool. I did tell her that if they do something live or do a show or something, maybe I can show a link or have it or show it for you guys. That'd be pretty cool. A demo that, thank you for the word. But that'd be pretty cool. It's worth listening to, definitely. Like when she sent me that demo, I was like, all right, yeah. Y'all could be chilling, listening to her play, listening to what they do. I have to experience it in person for her to see me and show me. I have to see it to see what she's doing. But the music was was right on. All right, Nas. Cancer thoughts and feelings right now. Show me the energy. Give me something, Spirit. Connecting with Nas and Cancer. And what do you got for me? Held together, corset. All right. So they're trying to hold it together. Boundaries. They're following the rules. Whatever rules that have been, they're just trying to please you. It says people pleaser. I get the word support. So I see that they're following the rules. They're buttoning up. They're holding themselves together. They're giving you space, or you guys are giving each other space. This is like the Four of Swords energy too. By the way, I see the Four and I see Aquarius energy. So I do see that they're trying to hold it together for you, please you. Just following whatever rules, following whatever it is. All right. Discipline, working. He's got the 9 of Pentacles here, the Capricorn energy, master. So owner, I do know that about him. Discipline, working smart, focused, working on structure, teacher training, conquering it all, overcoming everything. He's learning a new skill or just in the flow. He's in the flow with work right now, and he's just holding it together and making you happy. All right. What else do I got? I got Pearl. Look at this. You're his Pearl. Look at this. You're his Pearl. Don't go there. Nobody. All right. We got Cancer energy right here, and we see the number 1. It's like you're still number 1. You're still their Pearl. All right. Opening up. It's like maybe they're starting to open up a little bit more for you, or they're wanting to open up a little bit more. That's what this card means. I'll read the words, okay? It's emotional, opening up, experiential wisdom, honesty. All right. So what you guys are going through is you're starting to crack open. They're starting to crack open a little bit. And also, this could be you mirroring them too, because you're both Cancerians. I was thinking about him. So, but it's you too. You guys are still like, something's happened in here where there's been some opening up. All right. A loyalty. The word loyalty is here. The moon could also be Diving deep this full moon. Pay attention that some layers might come to surface this full moon. All right, it says diving deep, layers, developing characters, and hidden things, subconscious mind, the moon energy. All right, so this full moon something might be revealed where you guys actually open up a little bit more to each other. So let me use tarot now and see their thoughts, feelings. What are the thoughts, feelings? And, well, I'm not gonna, I'll say this afterwards. Hold on. Thoughts. The tower moment, the tower in reverse. All right. So there's a sense of want and movement, but holding back. And it's not making them happy. 9 of Cups in reverse. They're not happy about the relationship not changing, not moving forward. They're feeling unfulfilled. They feel like they want to move forward, it seems like, or they're holding back. And we got the 5 of Wands in reverse, though, but it's like there's that 5 of Wands in reverse. I don't know if this is what's going. I know you guys have given each other a little bit of space because you're focusing on your thing and they're focusing on their thing. So that, because I've been working with you so much, that's where some of the messages are coming from too, okay? But the 5 of Wands in reverse with the corset held together, it's like they're not trying to cause conflict, or they don't want to create conflict. They do feel like you guys are holding back, or things aren't moving forward, and it's not making them very happy. It's not what they want. It's not fulfilling them, that there's no change happening. Okay. The tower in reverse just means that, all right, there's, I don't know what to do. I know something needs to change. I know I need to change, or I know a situation needs to change. I'm not happy with the way things are happening. I don't know what to do, but I want to move forward. And, but I'm, it's like I'm stuck in a way. And when the tower's upright, it's when the universe, because the universe is our higher self too. It's when the collective universe comes in and says, all right, well, if you're not going to make change, I know the two of you, what you guys want, and that's when you come into alignment. And then the tower moment happens. Something always happens that clears the way and shakes things up and puts things into alignment. That's what the tower does. The 5 of Wands in reverse says, I'm not creating any drama. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not trying to fight. I'm just trying to support you. Whatever you're doing, I'm following the rules. All right. And we got the 6 of Pentacles. Look at this support. My love for you, you guys. The 6 of Pentacles is like anything you need, anything you want, I'm always there for you. That's the universe for you. The universe always has your back. Your Cancerian is saying 6 of Pentacles. I will give you whatever you need. The shirt off my back. I have you. Mutual attraction, mutual affection. I'm always going to give to this. I care. And, the balance is there. You guys bring in balance, and I love the blue pixies in this. All right. The Strength card in reverse, it's like they're still insecure about it, though. There's still a sense of insecurity here, but the bond is not going anywhere. And the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor in reverse to me is him. It's almost like the fact that the Tower is in reverse and the Strength card is in reverse and the Emperor card is in reverse. It's almost like there is still a sense of instability. He feels unstable without you. That's the message. There's a deep part within him that feels super unstable and unfulfilled. And you're that home, you're that family. And we know this too, but the cards are saying it too. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And that means you're their family. 8 of Pentacles upright. And right now things have been put on hold. And so I think that's affecting him maybe, or I think that deep inside, like he really does want things to be more stable. All right. 8 of Cups in reverse. It's like they're not going anywhere. They're not moving on. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles here, but it's in reverse, but it does feel as though you guys are stagnant. All right. the Three of Cups. You guys are, I can see you got, well, it wasn't reverse at first. There's no third party or anything like that. I don't see that there. But the Three of Cups, you guys, I can see you guys still celebrating, being happy together and coming together. All right. Any other, let me see. Let me get one of these oracle messages for you. Look at this. You guys saw this fallout. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. Reflection. This is the other one. Giving each other some space at the moment and trusting and having faith that all will work out for the best. And that's what the whole reading is saying. All right. So I hope that helped. I know you're not here, so let me know. And I hope everything's going good with you, whatever, with your project as well too. All right. Who or what is coming in love for my sign? All right. So Cindy, I know you emailed me and I did not read your email yet. I got the beginning and you said it 100% resonate, but I don't remember your reading. I don't remember people's reading. It's always good for me sometimes not to remember so that you can get a fresh perspective. I mean, it's good that I do oftentimes when I'm trying to give more advice about manifesting, but let's see what comes. Ooh, that just flew out. All right. Pay attention. Offer accepted, a decision being made, and bring in order is this card, gavel, just flew out. Sagittarius energy, number 4, so it kind of feels like 4 of Wandsy type of energy. So I see a milestone coming in for you, and you're asking who or what is coming towards you in love in April 2023. Your sign is a Cancer, and pay attention, because there could be a some sort of a union or a milestone coming in for you. I'm also getting, I haven't seen these cards. Look closer. There's some sort of offer. It could be a legal document. It could be a house, home, financial. I know you're asking about love, but there's something that's saying there's hidden information. So double check, read between the lines. You may need to make an important decision this in April. A serious situation needs an important decision to bring to order, some sort of court order or something like that, or a legal matter or anything like that. And I'm seeing, don't assume, always be thorough. Read the fine print no matter what. There's a Virgo energy here. Read the fine print with any information that comes your way. Oh my God. So yes, a Sagittarius just started communicating with you. Okay, there's that offer there. Pay attention. You may be feeling like you're being judged by this person, or you might start to, think this person. Pay attention to your thoughts around this, okay? All right, so I'll take a look at this. So I'll pull some cards on that. Now we have the Virgo. The Virgo, it's saying detail. Look, pay attention to this Virgo here and dive deeper. There's hidden information. Read between the lines with Virgo. All right. So let me see. We got 2 energies showing up. That's wild. This is why I love doing these readings in collective energy like this. Yeah, so if that could be 2, just make sure with the child make sure with the legal thing that you're dealing with, just read the fine print. Just read everything. You have to make an important decision. Make sure that you pay attention. I see a balance. I see a milestone, but you want to just read between the lines and make sure that you're not missing anything that could affect you in the long run. Give me some cards on the Sagittarius real quick. And Judgment. And I got the Page of Swords. And I got the 7 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that it's good to go. keep your mind clear with the Sagittarius. Don't judge yourself, because being judged, right? The judgment card just came up. You might be judging yourself, and your judgments of yourself will reflect with Sagittarius. So if you're not feeling secure, you're gonna manifest that with them, okay? And the thing is, the Seven of Pentacles is coming up, and it's saying, and give it a shot, invest. It might be worth your investment. All right. It seems like, just be mentally clear, going into it with clear intentions, and clear expectations, but realistic expectations. Okay. Let's see the Virgo. Naz is here. We got a cameo from the rock star. All right. Let's see. Let's look at the Virgo energy. And your Scorpio just showed up too here, right? And also, that's a message for your Scorpio too, the Judgment card. It looks like the judgment will be made. The two of you will be happy with the judgment, okay? So the Judgment card is saying the Seven of Pentacles, you guys will walk away and everything should be fine. You'll get the money that you're supposed to get. So you're unsure about the Sagittarius, but see, the thing is that, is it your insecurities though is it stemming from your insecurities, first of all? Because if they pick up on your insecurities, remember, people are intuitive. We're all intuitive, guys. All of us. Some are more awake than the others, right? But we all are intuitive. Your person is going to pick up that vibe from you. And if you're insecure, and they pick up and they start feeding into that subconsciously, you're exchanging that energy, you're going to manifest that. So, I mean, unless you've gotten a clear red flag and you need to run, this is saying clear your mind, set your expectations, make sure they're realistic, and, see where it goes. So Virgo. All right, Virgo. I do have the 10. You're dealing with a Virgo. I don't know what it says, the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So you're still thinking about the Virgo. I can't remember. I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck on the Cindy G. You're in love with the Virgo. The 4 of Cups, you're stuck on the Virgo. And the 7 of Cups says, the 7 of Cups says wishful thinking, like you're still fantasizing, and you're still, and the 10 of Cups, you're still dreaming of a relationship. The 10 of Cups, you're still dreaming of a relationship. Okay. You've got this person here trying to get your attention, and you're stuck on Virgo. So Sagittarius might, what if Cindy, instead of even attaching thoughts to, I'm stuck on Virgo, it's holding me back, I'm unsure about Sagittarius, what if I don't need to have what if I don't need to know? What if I just don't need to know? What if I just need to go have fun with Sagittarius? And, what if I can't let go of Virgo? Oh, well. But do I need to hold back from having fun with Sagittarius because I can't let go of Virgo just yet? It took me 10 years, so long to let go of my ex-husband. But you know what I mean? But I wasn't ready to go back either. And moving forward, though, I still moved forward. But I worked on myself too at the same time. So there's an energy of, you don't have to be so fixed and not allow yourself to experience happiness because you're still stuck on a situation from the past, right? But at the same time here, if you're wanting to manifest somebody in, and you really can't let go of somebody, it's about that first D of mine. You've got to decide what you want. What do you want? Because otherwise you're going to keep yourself stuck. You're going to keep yourself stuck. Very cautious. So that's what I've got for your April. You pretty much, what could possibly go on with the Virgo? Can you show me future actions or possibility with the Virgo? Because I'm also getting be careful, don't assume with the Virgo, look closer, pay more attention, read between the lines. And I'm getting the Sun in reverse with Virgo right now. I know you want the Virgo, but right now your mindset around the Virgo and the Virgo is showing up, it's showing up as negative energy. It's like spirit doesn't spirit wants either you to back up from Virgo a little bit, and it's just not, it's not looking positive. It's causing too much anxiety for you, stress. We got the Hermit in reverse, all right? So the Hermit in reverse, it's like they're not, I can't remember, are they not single or are they in a relationship? But that needs to end. But I'm seeing the Ten of Swords. All right. So I'm getting, maybe just read between the lines, check on this a little bit more, give this Virgo a little bit of space. And I'm kind of seeing, give Sagittarius a little bit, maybe focus on Sagittarius a little bit, see where that goes. It might be worth investing in for a little bit so that you can give this some space. And remember, you know, nothing's end all be all. So this is just saying in the current energy right now, taking your mind off Virgo and yes, relationship. Focus on Sagittarius, focus on yourself, focus on Sagittarius right now. You know, something's got to end with Virgo. Ten of Swords. Let's see. I just got to put in those. I got people that came through. All right, so I have Nira. I hope that helped. I'll read your email. I've been getting so many emails recently, and I haven't been able to catch up with it, but I'll read your email. All right, Nira, week ahead. Nas, the Aries. Yeah, what I wanted to say is, so guys, I just want to throw this out there when it comes to these super chats. Don't think that by taking a break or not asking for any more questions is going to hurt my feelings. I'm shocked that some of you guys still just continuously want guidance and want to keep moving forward. It's money you're spending here, you know? Even if you just came in and sat in here and was communicating and listening to the messages of other people. A lot of you have been doing this for months now. And if you took months off and still showed up in here and said hi, there would be no thought of what everybody needs breaks. So I want you to know never to feel obligated. 1, to join something that I put on this channel. 2, to give me money, to donate anything, or or feel like you have to buy a super chat. Or if you've spent $50 one day, now you think you have to give $50 every single time. That is not any intention I want set on this channel, and that is nothing. I don't want that energy out there. This is for us to grow this community. And there's, as you notice, a few more new people came in today, and people coming in and out and kind of growing. And there's going to be days where I might make 30. There's been times where I had 50, and then there's been times I had 15. And so I just want you guys to know that don't get caught up in the, that you've got to ask a question. If it's good stuff though, and you're loving it, and you guys are making my heart just grow, because it makes me feel really good, and I love it. But that doesn't take away from the first part that I said. All right. I just don't want anybody to, and it's like the same thing with my membership. My membership is growing the next part of my life, right? I want to build something. I've got things growing in my head, right? But it doesn't, you know what I mean? So that's like just a project that's going to grow itself into, as I morph. It does not mean it's an obligation for anybody. Nothing is. Or for anybody to feel like it is. You guys get it. You get it. Lori. I like my freestyles too, because I just get to whatever comes through. I like to see whatever, I don't always know what the hell's going to come through. And when I'm blank and in neutral, and then I'm waiting for the shit to come through. It's fun. Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out, Naz. I'm trying to figure out, YouTube's doing a podcast type thing. I have it up there. I know that I follow Sloan. He does all the Hollywood, stuff. And he just started his podcast, and it's set up so cool. I'm still working on how to set it up. But that's what that's going to be completely free. The podcast is going to be completely free. My sister's going to be a part of it. I was talking to Rux from Written in the Stars, and she got a big smile on her face. She was like, yes, so I might do something in the future with her. If you guys know who she is, she has her own astrology channel on YouTube, Written in the Stars. I was like, please. I was like, I'm planting that seed. She's like, so I'm manifesting all that good stuff. All right. Anything Spirit wants you to hear today for Lori? Yeah. I think it's awesome. Naz is going to write the opening music for my podcast or whatever, something like that or whatever. I don't know. Background music. All right. Quit crying over spilt milk. You're coming into sync, working together as a unit, a team. A partnership, working things out. So I'm getting let go of something, all right? Let go, clean up time. You're disappointed about something, leave it in the past. I got Pisces and Sagittarius energy. So don't sweat the small stuff, even if it's not small stuff. And I'm just reading this. If it feels like it's big stuff to you, it's big stuff. But it is saying, accidents happen, or, leave it in the past. Some things can't be changed. We can't change the past. So let it move on. And what's coming towards you here is working something out with somebody, or things coming into alignment, or you're going to start forming alliances or partnerships, or working something out with somebody. All right. So who's coming? What else does Spirit want you to know? Anything you need to know for this week? Anything coming towards you this week? You may find yourself coming together with some people this week that partnership. It could be romantic. It could be friendship, work related. All right. I have the Devil energy, Capricorn energy. All right. I have the Three of Cups in reverse. All right. So are you making bad choices right now? Are you how do I want to say this? Are you trying to are you going to your vices because you can't let go of yesterday? I didn't know how I wanted to bring this up in front of everybody. All right. The Devil card and the Three of Cups in reverse can be like you're making bad choices. Whether you might be overeating, over drinking, addictions, anything like that, smoking too much, or maybe complain. It can be things like just okay. So I didn't want to say all that and be like embarrassed or say anything that was inappropriate. All right, that's holding you back. That's holding you back right now. I see a crew. I see you reaching out or partnering up or getting together, finding or forming alliances to help you get out or come from this energy. So it's almost like it's time to work on that. Do you know what your rising is? What's your sign again? So health is what I'm seeing. Health is what I'm seeing for you. Like it's you've got to take control of your health in some way, because whether it's your mind or an addiction or anything like that, it's really affecting your health more than you're comfortable with. So we all have vices. We all grab our shit and something like, the other night I was like, and I'll be honest with you, I can't drink hard alcohol. I can't drink, I only drink like light beer right now. I used to drink like IPAs, like you wouldn't believe, right? But now I can only drink like light beer, whatever. I bought those Long Island iced tea thingies, little cans. I was like, oh, I can just get those. Are cute. I drank 2 of them. I woke up with a complete hangover the whole day. I had to drive to my son's house. 2 of them. That's it. Right? I beat myself up so freaking much because I felt like shit. It's just what my body can't take that anymore. Like my body doesn't want that anymore. Right? And that's the kind of energy I didn't realize. Okay, that's where the dumbass in me is. When I saw the alcohol in it, I thought it was for the whole 4-pack. And it was for each can. So I ended up drinking 2 of them, and I ended up having the worst headache the whole friggin' next day, and I felt like shit. My body can't handle that anymore. And so then that triggers negative thoughts. That's where the negative thoughts come up, and that's where you start really going down into a rabbit hole. This crew is talking about you getting outside maybe, or collaborating or finding some way outside of your world, out of this, so that you can start slowly breaking away, which is kind of why I'm overworking out, so that I don't get bored by myself. All right. And then find myself sitting here drinking a beer or something like that again. And, or just overeating. All right. And because that's another thing too. I've been eating crappy foods. I've been eating like whatever, like my son and I ate a whole pizza to myself yesterday, and so you're being asked to maybe kind of work together as a unit. And every time I see crew, I'm always going to see like CrossFit, right? But, finding a team or maybe getting together with people so you can go make a new habit. I'm not going to go on that anymore. I'll see if there's anything else coming in for you. The boredom kills me, guys. The boredom kills me. Where's this wound come from? It's the boredom of a 7. This is a Nas 7. We cannot be bored. But there, it's like, it's so hard. Anything good coming towards you this week? All right. 3 of Swords in reverse. So whatever's been causing you pain, all right, I see some sort of reconciliation this week, right? The 3 of Swords in reverse. All right. The Justice in reverse. So somebody who did you wrong, you might get an apology. All right. I get the Page of Pentacles in reverse though, but is this somebody you can trust? Do you want this person back in your life? I got the Knight of Swords. I feel like here you are. You better put your sword up. And if somebody comes back in this week to, you might not be able to trust everything they have to say. It might be somebody that you want to talk to. They may apologize to you, but just remember that you might not be able to. It could still be a breadcrumb type of energy. It could still be, they might not be 100% sincere. Keep that in mind. If this has to do with a job, there could be, or work or an opportunity, something that didn't work out in the past. You may reconcile with this, or something, a new opportunity might come in for that. All right. Because this card is saying take a risk and go for it. But this card, if it's a person that you can't trust, this is saying here, get your swords up. Make sure that you're cutting through the bullshit and that they're speaking their truth. All right. Is what I'm getting. A King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, coming your way. Make sure somebody isn't trying to blow smoke up your ass. That's what I see with that card. Don't let this King of Swords blow smoke up your ass. All right, I do got to pick up the pace a little bit, guys. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna close it now. It's closed now, just so you guys know. We are closed. All right, we are on Nicole. Who else came through? Who else did I have? Nira, Naz as the last two. All right. All right. You're welcome. Do you see reconciliation in your future? Let's see for Nicole. And welcome. It's kind of a newbie name. All right. Let's do this. The finishers. All right. Do you see reconciliation in my future? See reconciliation in my future. Two of Wands. All right, I do have the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so what I'm seeing right now, because I'm looking at the next 7 days, okay? Remember, these are weekly. I do these weekly. The Two of Wands says possibility, potential, okay? The future. The Two of Wands, but you're at a crossroads, okay? So it's like there's a hesitation, there's a pause, and there's a pause because of the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So nobody's taking action. There's no action happening right now. I don't know if the doors you're blocked, or there's there's been an opportunity, the door's been closed. All right, somebody's not taking any action here at the current moment. We got the Six of Cups in reverse. It's like you guys are not seeing eye to eye right now. And that's showing that right now, for some reason, your person's showing up as either upset, mad, you can't trust them, or they feel hurt. Okay. No communication. Okay. But there is possibility in the future here. And the Two of Wands says sooner than later. So let me get a card on the Two of Wands. But right now, there's a pretty stubborn, stuck energy. Like I've closed the door right now. All right. I've got the Page of Swords. You will hear from them. And the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. All right. They still, you may not, you will receive communication. Okay. You will receive communication. But I don't know, you may be blocked, but you guys may still have a way to see each other or know or hear. But they're definitely still thinking, or you guys will communicate eventually. But right now, it's almost like you've got to get out of your comfort zone and kind of move forward. You're kind of keeping yourself stuck here. You know, it's like you won't move forward because you want to reconcile with them, but you can still reconcile with them in the future by moving forward. As you move forward, you blocked him. That's blocked right there, right? But as you move forward and you get out of your comfort zone and you move on, all right, you will see that you will show up differently for each other and you'll hear from them again. You guys will talk again. All right. Right now, there's a lot of stress between the two of you. There's the 10 of Wands, which is very burnt out. So it's like you guys need a little bit of space right now. A little bit of space before this happens. I am getting the 6 of Wands, so we do see victory and good news coming in for you. All right. But right now, that Chariot in reverse says shit ain't moving right now. So give it a week, give it a few days, give it to see what's going on. But your answer is yes. A lot of stress, burnt out. How long's it been already? You're welcome. How long you guys been like not communicating? Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. It's like people, you're holding yourself back in the energy of yesterday. And so that's going to keep manifesting for you. When you start to feel happy, like everything's okay, everything's going to start shifting. But right now, you're still feeling super sad, bad, depressed, and anxious because you're living still in the past. That 2 of Wands says you got to get out of your comfort zone. You know, maybe go out, plan a date, go somewhere, do stuff. Make yourself happy so that you can look at your situation differently. And then the feelings, everything is always changing. So they will always they can come back around, change, but you're still staying stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck in the past. Yes. So you gotta just keep moving forward and go out and try to make yourself feel the best you can. I know that's so hard, but the way we feel inside is the most important thing, because the way we feel inside is how things show up for us. You know, it's our relationships reflect what's going on within us. All right. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. What is coming towards me in love this week for AMB? All right. 7 of Swords in reverse. You might get some sort of communication or truth about something. I got a King of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. So we see a stubborn energy with him like that. All right. Male, female, doesn't matter. We got the 7 of Cups. All right. So we do see feelings there being revealed, but we also do see that this person's still non-committal, or this person is non-committal. And you may receive some sort of truth with this person, or you might receive some sort of closure with this person. 7 of Cups, right? It's what you've been dreaming about or fantasizing about, or it's what you want. But also the 7 of Cups to me says, it's time to look at reality, okay? Look at reality. Because you're wanting your King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you're wanting them to show up as the King of Pentacles upright, but they're showing up in reverse. And it's like about being honest with yourself about this person. All right, is what I'm getting. So you might get some sort of truth, you might get some sort of apology, but just remember they're still showing up as the King of Pentacles in reverse and showing up as the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which can be breadcrumbing. And you have other options. The Strength card. You have other options. So it's about you finding that inner strength to create boundaries with this person and or move on from this person or not. You know, you can do what you want to do, but you have Seven of Cups. You have other options, right? But the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card coming up, your insecurities are showing up, maybe financial, maybe you're not independent. I don't know. Maybe you just don't feel secure. Your insecurities are holding you back from moving on, and you have other options. This next 7 weeks, 7 days, the only person I see coming around is a possibility of this person here, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Is that somebody that sounds familiar to you? They're going to try and probably communicate. You're welcome. Thank you, Nicole. Well, I mean, it came up as an earth sign coming in. It doesn't have to necessarily be an earth sign, but there is a person coming towards you. And that message could be that person that's coming towards you. Because that's what we're looking at. Person that's coming towards you. Yeah. So no Libra showed up on the table. You're welcome. I get keep your options open. All right. Keep your options open. All right. Thank you. All right, Isa. Let me see. My best friend is cleaning up nicely and no bullying came up, which I feared. Will this Pisces find a twin flame that can settle with since he is 45 years and financially secure? He is loved by most. All right. You're so sweet to be coming in and doing a reading for your best friend. So will Pisces find a twin flame or find love? You're asking for a twin flame. Let's see if a twin flame card shows up for. Is that how you win the ladies? Let's see. I've got the 10 of Pentacles. Your best friend is going to find home, going to find family. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. The answer is yes. You got the 10 of friggin' Pentacles. Abundance, prosperity, the whole shebang. The Knight of Cups, new love, romance coming in. The Two of Wands. I'm looking at new, so I'm only going to go uprights. The Two of Wands. So it does look as though it could be by traveling. They could be traveling towards them, but as they move forward, they will find maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a water sign. I see the Knight of Pentacles. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I do see love coming their way, and it's somebody who's very supportive, somebody who's grounded, and somebody who also works really hard and is also very loving energy. They also could have there's two knights showing up, so there could be options, two options. There also could be very abundance coming in with work too. I know you said that they're financially secure, but there could also be their person coming in could be very financially secure as well. So 2 of Wands, babe. What's happening? Let your best friend know. Yeah, I said the charm of Bruce Wayne. All right. Haven't been in contact with my Taurus for a few months. Just wondering how he's feeling about our connection. All right, let's see. Hi, Jenny. You're welcome. Been in contact with my Tauruses for a few months. Just wondering how he's feeling about our connection. 4 swords, a little overwhelmed. And there's your 4, a few months. All right. 5 of swords in reverse, but feeling, I feel like that's they don't want to argue anymore. But it is, you know, they need this space to kind of calm things down. Let me get more cards before I go. The Hanged Man. They need this space. It's showing a transition. They're sort of surrendering and letting go and trying to let go of whatever deceit, conflict. Maybe you guys blamed each other. Maybe you were arguing. All right. So the Hanged Man just says that you're on a pause. You're on a pause right now. All right, but there's a transition period going on here, and they're you guys have space because they're going through a lot, but they're just trying to less stress, create less stress in their life right now. All right, the Hanged Man and the Temperance card. So they're out of balance. You're going through a divorce right now. So we see that right now there's just it's intense. Like the Temperance in reverse is there's things out of balance in their life. All right. How does he feel about the connection with you? He's just wanting space at first. The Chariot. So the Chariot, there's a higher guidance here, right? The Chariot's like spirits leading the way. How does he feel about you? You know, there's spiritually connected is the way I can use this card for that. This is like he's trusting in his inner guidance. He's trusting in spirit, and he's trying to get through as fast as he can what's going on here. But the Victory card, the Chariot card for feelings for you, very nurturing, very loving. Very protective of you. 6 of Cups. We've got mutual attraction, still feels a lot of love for you. So there's a possibility of communication and reconciliation. Reconciliation. It's almost like that moment, like his spirit just knows that whatever he's going through right now, he's got to take care of this energy right now. That's why there's a pause and there's a pullback here. The Hanged Man. He's trying to let go, surrender, and let go and let things go. But as that moves away, it's moving closer towards you. Does that make sense? Look at this, 3 of Cups. A reconciliation, a celebration between the two of you. There's a lot of love. They have fun with you. They feel joy. They feel happiness when they're with you. So they still have a lot of feelings for you. They're just going through. They're very overwhelmed and needing their space. Does that make sense, Jenny? Ah, that's right. The Chariot card, Jenny, one of the biggest things that it says is willpower. You know, he's just finding the will to move forward. The Chariot says we overcome any obstacles. And that's the other thing too with the Chariot and the Six of Cups. You guys can overcome any obstacle. All right. So that's what that said. I remember now college sweetheart thing, and then that makes sense with the Six of Cups. You're welcome. What is my partner's current thoughts during our separation? Partners, Capricorn, you're Pisces. All right, let's go. What is my partner's current thoughts during our separation? Hello, C. Gomez. What is my partner's current thoughts during our separation? Four of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords. Ooh, hold on. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, they are definitely struggling with the Two of Swords. You guys are still connected. They definitely are going through a difficult choice. Like they're in their head. They don't want to feel like they're going to miss you. You're the one that got away. But at the same time, they're afraid to invest anymore in it. They feel stuck. So you got the Two of Swords in the middle, right? You can't see the card. Two of Swords in the middle. You got the Four of Cups in reverse right here, which is an missed opportunity, like an opportunity coming in. They want another opportunity with you. And then we get the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which says, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should invest in this anymore, because the two of you can't seem to see eye to eye. All right. I got the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse can talk about not having enough confidence, insecurities. Another woman, man, was involved. Something happened. Something broke this up, and it can Taurus energy here. But that can talk about health issues, stress, financial, but very unhappy. I also get an energy of conditional love. Like the reason there's a part of this that you guys, this Two of Swords, the expectations that you have on each other are kind of conditional. So maybe taking a look at that, however that lands for you. I'll do this if you do that, or the only way if somebody loves you is if you do something for them. And, it's just, everything has conditions based on it. It's not just, you can't just do absolutely nothing, or you feel like they're not going to love you. Right. So there's a sense of mutual energy like that, like placing that, or love's conditional between the two of you. So it's something worth to look at if you want to heal this. All right. Four Pentacles in reverse is saying, let go of what's no longer necessary. Okay. Yeah. So there's definitely that issue here, the third party situation. So they are definitely torn between thinking that they may have lost the wrong one, missed opportunity, and then not sure if they want to invest in it again. I've got the Star card saying healing. The two of you, don't focus on your desires. What you desire desires you. This is your wish fulfillment. So the Star card is saying, don't lose faith. Okay? Don't lose faith. This other woman may be just, a bad decision. 17 years and small kids is a long time. Okay? But it feels as though the two of you are karmic destined partners. And it seems as though you guys can get through this and heal this. It may take some time. Like I said, it looks as though they're torn, the Two of Swords, like they don't want to let go they're so invested with this marriage or this relationship, but they don't want to feel like they let you get away, you're the one that got away, or that they're ruining the opportunity here. But at the same time, they feel stuck, and like you guys are going nowhere with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I hope that helped. So there is not, it's not what you think, in case you, and look, I wanted to just see a little bit more. I got the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. So they do still think about the past and the memories. They still think about the past and the memories. Did that help? Okay, good. What do you see from the month of April? What does Spirit want you to know? What do you see for me in the month of April? Got tools, fixing things, being resourceful, fixing, helping someone out, getting shit done. All right, awesome, C. Gomez. So in the month of April, I see you working, getting shit done, doing what it takes, applying yourself, fixing things, making your to-do list. So it's going to be a lot like a very strong Capricorn energy here. It's like business mindset. Ooh, I do see flamingos. So I do see a possibility of a relationship, meeting somebody, dating. Maybe you'll be dating, maybe a love affair in April. And something about a child demanding your attention. And if there's no children around you, there's somebody who's demanding your attention in the month of April. I see a new energy, alchemy. Look at this. I just saw this, and it's the Phoenix card. So we see some sort of renew, a feeling of renew, a feeling of renewal. Leela, I have 6 left. I only have till like 10 of 5. If I have time, I'll do one for you, but I don't want to rush it, so I don't want to say yes. So give me a card on the tools, the flamingos, and the child. Okay. So you're leveling up here. We got the Scorpio death card here with the tools, being practical. Something's changing in your life in April where you're going to be finding yourself wanting to get shit done. It's just, you're just going to be in a very earthy energy. It's like anybody needs something, or you've got fixing to do, cleaning to do, working things out, reorganizing your health, fixing your car, anything like that is going to be coming in for you. All right. We've got the 4 of Swords. I see a little time off for yourself, maybe some meditation, maybe giving yourself a little bit of, giving yourself a break, giving your mind a break, giving yourself a little bit of space. You may decide, you might overwork yourself so much, but it might be time. I mean, make sure you make some time, like a weekend or something for a date, for some love in your life, because it looks as though you might get caught up in all kinds of parenting things. And look at this. I got the Emperor in reverse and I got the Child. All right. So parenting, feeling a little bit of drama coming from your child. I don't know if there's drama from the father. I don't know if it just seems like there's some control issues, or you're arguing with your child because they won't get their shit together. Maybe, you know what I mean? Because it could be the Emperor in reverse is just like your kid playing games or just being stubborn and not getting their shit done. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I see the 5 of Cups in reverse though. So I don't see pain, grief. I don't see you being unhappy or depressed. I see you being very occupied. Let me see the Flamingos card. Can you give me anything on this dating, anything on this date or this love? Because I do see a possibility of lovers, soulmate, union, courtship. I see a Chariot. I see Cancerian. So I see movement. So there's a possibility of you meeting a Cancerian in April or a Pisces. I have a lot of Earth here too. I even have an Aries, a Scorpio. But this is the card that I pulled for your lover. I see a Cancerian. So I see something moving in pretty quick. And I see you going somewhere. What is one of the tarot readers calls it, the water Uber. I see you going somewhere. All right. The High Priestess, Pisces, very strong Pisces, Cancer energy for you. And like I said, Earth energy. So I see a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer, Pisces energy. That sounds like a pretty good April for... Make sure you give yourself a break is what I'm seeing for advice for you, though, too. Because I had the same advice. Because there's a certain placement coming in, Paola. There's a certain placement coming in that for some people whose Pluto might be going through the 6th house. If your Pluto is in the 6th house, pay attention to your health and make sure you're not overworking yourself, okay? So Pluto is going through my 6th house of Aquarius right now. And for me, that is why you're seeing me work out 3 times a day. My health is so important to me. That drink that I had the other night was stressing me out. Overwhelmed, overworked. I got all this recreated. So you got to look at where your Pluto is in your chart. Mama's got it, Paola. You got this. Mama's got it. We're sending you love. My niece is autistic. I totally get it. Some extra work, and we are sending you some extra vibes, right? You got a special child. It's probably more into, like, I think children and people with who are highly sensitive like that, I think that they're really gifted. But I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot about autism and things like that. So I'm not going to go and say too much more about that. My niece is autistic, on the higher spectrum. So it's when she was younger, it was a little more obvious, but now it's not as obvious. But you can still sense that, still sense up. All right, we have Linglicious. I love it, Naz. I'm worried about loving me too. Yeah, has his moments. That's my niece. That's my niece. But she's smart. She's smart. She's beautiful, sweet. She can be a little tangy sometimes, a little spicy. All right. Thank you, Ling, for putting in the USD amount. I just trust. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. So what are ST intentions, actions towards me? HL. All right. Any long-term commitment, marriage on his mind? Am I the one he wants to be with? All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this. What are ST's intentions? Ling, 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 ling. All right, Ling, what are ST's intentions? All right, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see. Actions, 7 of Wands. All right, they're having a hard time letting their guard down. Because they're procrastinating. They're definitely being stubborn about something. I don't know. I got the Emperor, though. You are asking about any long-term or marriage on his mind. I am seeing yes. So you got the Emperor card in the actions position. And that says a stable foundation. And that's the father energy. That's the marriage, divine masculine, starting a new solid foundation. But I get a controlling energy. It's almost like there's some drama going on between the two of you. And or some intensity or maybe, but the answer is yes. Let's see why the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. That's the impression I'm getting, honestly, because the Emperor showed up in upright in the actions position. It's given me the energy of they need to open up more, because in the feelings position, 7 of Wands, they need to open up. In the thoughts position, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they procrastinate, they stubborn, they hold back, right? They're not moving. They're moving slower than a sloth. But what's moving, they're gonna have to come down from that tree sometimes at some point take a poo. All right. 4 of Cups in reverse, right? So they don't want to miss this. You're an opportunity. They look at this as an opportunity with you, right? They don't want you to be the one that got away, all right? And the Page of Swords in reverse, but they're not always 100% clear about their feelings towards you. I do feel like they are they're struggling with opening up. They do show up as the Emperor card, which can also be a controlling energy. I don't like to show my feelings, right? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. They need to, what's going on? Why is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse? And the Hanged Man. Is there any kind of financial issues? If there's some financial issues, that could be the only thing. Or they don't know how to prioritize. They have a lot going on in their life. They don't know how to, or they're not ready. They don't know how to prioritize. All right. Judgment in reverse. They make bad decisions with their money. But I've got the 2 of Cups. So we see you guys coming together and deepening your connection. So your answer, you're dealing with somebody who's stubborn here. And really, this is really somebody who doesn't open up easy and may not be good with money, or they're not good with organizing. Yeah. So to answer your last one, yeah. And are you the one he wants to be with? Let me get one more. I asked if you're the one he wants to be with, and I got the Ace of Swords. So I get a yes. And I got an Ace of Cups. So you got an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Cups. You're just dealing with somebody who's pretty stubborn. So my advice to you is, how invested are you? Because remember, this person, these are qualities of them. And if you're not feeling fulfilled and you don't see a lot of movement and you keep hanging on, it may drain you in the future. It's not that it can't work out. It just might drain you. It might make you unhappy. Yeah. Because that's honestly, I didn't get any kind of, I would have told you if I got any kind of, it's just you're dealing with a closed off grumpy bear, but that has feelings for you. All right. Good luck with that. All right. Who's Pioneer Pet? I need your question. Let's see. Did I get all of them? You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I've had a few new people, and I'm so glad that you came in tonight. I'm always here Mondays and Thursdays. Thank you. Oh, Crazy 8. Yeah, okay, Crazy 8. You're Pioneer Pet. Okay. What's your question? With your cowboy. All right. So I'm sending you love, Ling. Thank you. All right, Crazy 8. Crazy 8 and the Crazy Cowboy. Let's see. Crazy, what's your sign? This person's stressing you out. Or Gemini is very stressed out with a lot of responsibilities. Cowboy might have a lot on their plate. They're just working real hard. Let's see. Your Thad and Gemini. That's my north and south node. Gemini is my karma. That's why I connect so much with Gemini, guys. South node is your karma. It's one of the ways to view your karma. All right, let's see. Crazy 8. Person, cowboy. 4 cups in reverse. So I'm seeing it's a good opportunity here. Okay, so Page of Swords in reverse, though, something on their mind. Let's see. They're not being 100% clear about their feelings. That's why you're unsure. You know what it is the 2 of Wands in reverse. They're not going anywhere, but they're not sure what they want to do next. So I do get that. It's almost like the same thing. Like I'm so stressed out right now. I don't want to see this opportunity go away. But I'm not 100% clear about my feelings. 2 of Wands, it's really stemming from I'm not sure what to do next in my life. Like, there's a holding oneself back. Like they don't know what to do. They don't know what they want for the next step. All right. And we got there they are, the King of Swords in reverse. So you're dealing with somebody here who's kind of emotionally distant and isn't always open about their feelings. Page of Swords in reverse. And you might not even always be able to trust this person's feelings because they don't even know how they feel. But yet, I think it's because if they've got a lot on their back, they've got a lot of responsibilities. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be something about finances or work, but when they're trying to work on something, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse also says, though, it says, don't let, there's not a struggle here. So, I don't feel like you guys, maybe there is something with them they're struggling with trying to fix their finances, but I feel like you guys will reconcile, but it's definitely holding back what they want to do with their future. So any emotional feelings for you? Let's see. Is this making any sense to you? All right. Do you have the 5 of Cups? They might be still crying over something they lost in the past. 4 Swords. And the 8 money. I'm getting 8 of Pentacles. I'm getting maybe a commitment or finances or stability. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So here's what I'm getting for you. I do understand why you need insight. Okay. I really do, because I need insight. I want to talk to this person. They're not focusing on romance. Like they're not romancing anybody right now. They're not in their feelings. They don't want to miss the opportunity with you. Definitely there's some sort of opportunity there because the 4 Cups in reverse says, an opportunity with you. Okay. But with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse, there's definitely a sense of not communicating their feelings because they're not being honest with them. They're either they have too much on their mind, they're completely detached from their feelings right now because they've got so much responsibility over money, losing money, overwhelmed. They need a vacation or they need to take a break. So what you're feeling from this person is a projection from what's going on in their material world, not anything there's no romance, passion, love, or lover or anything like that coming in that's confusing this with this, but their mind is on stress. So I'm getting that there's still an opportunity here, or there is an opportunity. And I got the Queen of Wands. So you're the Queen of Wands. And this is Spirit saying, stay confident. All right. You're a little bit more in charge here, or you've got your shit together, more in power. And you're more intense too than your Gemini. Gemini is just a little scattered energy right now. Okay. So I would. So the Page of Swords in reverse said it's time to take a step back with that Four of Swords. And it's like, clear your minds so that you don't project what's going on in your world onto each other, because that will create resistance in the relationship. There's an opportunity here. It's just, so I hope that helped give you some clarity. Did that help? Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so there's nothing, there doesn't seem to be anything romantic or anything like that going on. Okay, that the cards were showing. All right. All right, Crazy Eight. Thanks for being here. All right, Simran, let's do this. All right, you're unemployed right now, so how does your next job look? Is there anything coming towards you for a job? Can you give me any insight here? Let me see if I can pull one of these cards. All right. This is what I'm getting for you. Roadblock, Capricorn energy. All right. It's like the four, I guess that might be the Four of Pentacles in this one. So you're blocking change. I see a barrier. I see challenges right now for you. All right. So you're unemployed. And so it's created a challenge in your life. It's time for you to regroup and figure out what you want. All right. You feel stuck. You feel paralyzed. You're stalling though. You're stalling. It's only a temporary setback. And it's here. This block is happening so that you move in a new direction. But you're stalling. You take one step forward and then you take 2 steps back. And Spirit's trying to get you to move forward, but move in the right direction. So let's see what's coming towards you job-wise, if there's an opportunity coming in. It's a time to regroup right now and just keep taking a step forward, keep moving forward. It can be this is a rough period that you're in. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat that. When you go through a change like that and when you're out of work, I always, like my entire life, I was like, even said to my kids, don't ever quit a job until you get a job, because you lose the momentum. But if you're unemployed or get fired, it's really hard to do that because it comes out of nowhere, right? So, but if you stay stuck too long, depressive, you get depressed. And so what happens is when you're looking for jobs, you're going into your job interviews with that energy of insecurity, depression, because your life just came, you're not you don't feel safe. You don't feel safe. You don't feel secure. So every year, all your insecurities are coming up for you, right? So it's gonna be hard to get that momentum back up, right? But it's like you're taking a step forward and then taking 2 steps back, and it's a dance a lot of us have done, right? But let's see what's coming towards you. I've got the Devil in reverse, so I do feel like you've got to let go of the past, let go of your fears, let go of any attachments, and let go of any addictions or any kind of anything that's holding you back. And I'm not pointing fingers. You might not even touch. You could be the healthiest person in the world, all right? But it could be addiction to thoughts, right? But it does show the devil in reverse, which is releasing any fears that might be holding you back about moving forward. At the 7 of Wands, so the 7 of Wands is asking you to center yourself, ground yourself, and push away any negative thoughts, drama in your life. So it almost feels like this roadblock, it's like your life is changing. Things are changing. But this is asking you to also be determined. This is the 7 of Wands is the card of stepping into your fire, feistiness, determination, and going, right? And I see the 4 of Pentacles. I just feel like you're holding yourself back. Nothing, I'm looking at this week. I'm seeing you are stuck this week. Like you've got to put 1 foot forward. All right. Right now, the 3 of Wands is in reverse. It's like you're not looking at the bigger picture. All right. Or you're holding yourself back. And so it's really coming up. I don't see anything coming in right now. Are you trying to look for a job? Spirit, can you give me any idea in the future? Like, I don't care how far, give me something. Is there a new opportunity coming your way? I am the 2 of Swords. You keep focusing on the past. You're not, I'm hearing self-discovery. It's time to go on this journey. I'm hearing you've got to go dig deep. The 8 of Cups in reverse is you're focused on your past, all the things that left you unfulfilled. Look at this depression. Do you see that depression right there? The only way to get out of that is to walk away and go find yourself, all right? It's just a temporary. I'm only doing the next 7 days. I'm only doing the next 7 days. But what I'm getting is you're holding yourself back. You take 1 step forward and then 2 steps back. You're holding yourself back, and it's so unhealthy for you because you're so depressed. And you're in this 2 of Swords energy, which is saying it's a difficult choice you have to make. But you've got to make this choice. Only you can make this choice. And as soon as you make the choice, you get the 6 of Cups. The universe will bring in it's the law of attraction. You'll attract what you want in. So you are holding on to one of your past jobs. Do you know if you're holding on to your past job, but you're not taking those steps forward, you're holding on to your past job just so that you don't move forward. All right. And so when I finally got to a point where I had to leave my massage job, when I left and got on the road, I had to let go of that job so I could put myself into this full time. That's all that I was getting. That's all that that's the only thing that would come through. That message just kept coming over and over. You're welcome. I wish I could have got you something like a Page of Pentacles or an Ace of Pentacles. I wish, but I don't see anything because I don't see it wasn't showing anything. It was showing more about you and your position that you were in. So I hope that was like, at least, if anything, help you out, lift you up, and help you move forward. Nira, the week ahead. You're welcome. The week ahead, the week ahead. All right. I see emptiness, moving on, making adjustments, a new life, somebody graduating, a cycle completion this week, a new life, symphony, things coming into harmony, things finally coming into harmony, collaborating with somebody. So it's time. You're entering a whole new cycle. Stay persistent. I see applications, applying for applying, harvest. So you got to put forth the effort, concentrate. So this is about work, the Eight of Pentacles. Making wise judgments this week. So I see a strong energy of you putting forth some extra energy, following the lead or leading, being a leader, moving forward. There could be somebody around you kind of working with you. But this week is going to be hard work. It's going to be asking you to stay devoted and so that you can, make something manifest. It's about an application, maybe hard work, maybe busy this week, a job, putting in the effort. And I do see a new life beginning, a whole new beginning. So it could be working something out. I got a strong Taurus and a strong Scorpio energy. So things are also, I'm just seeing by the end of the week, a lot of things will be coming into order for you. Ace of Cups, a new home, new love. Four of Pentacles. All right. Balancing the Four of Pentacles, being very resourceful. All right. This week is going to be a week of you being very resourceful and persistent, and with your money, your mind, your energy. And I see an Ace of Wands. So I see potential this week. Could be new passion. You got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, Nira. So this week might surprise you. Something might inspire you. A new job, a new home, a new passion. But it's going to require, it's like making adjustments. You're working on a new life here, moving on finally. So finding harmony, but it's going to require your effort and persistence and being diligent. Come back and tell me about it. All right. And we got the Aries. Let's get an energy around the Aries. Naz, are you here? She's still here by any chance? I was wondering if her last read made sense. All right. Don't know what I feel about this. Some sort of, she might be dealing with some sort of humiliation, public, something, feeling very vulnerable. I don't know, for some reason, maybe with work. It could be mental, like somebody stressing her out, somebody said something, you might hear some drama or gossip. But I do see her with her partner. They're pretty much in unison right now. So I don't feel like it's with the relationship with them. I'm looking at Aries just to see what her energy. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. Cake. Celebration. So I do see maybe the humiliation is somebody having a surprise party for her or a surprise gathering. I see celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends and family, honor. And I also see the word hookup. I don't know if there's some humiliation around a hookup or nowhere to run or the truth comes out or I don't know. Or I got this card of unlikely. So I'm seeing a hookup might be unlikely at this party. This is a funny read. She's afraid. This is it. She might be afraid of being dishonorable, open dishonor to her partner. That's what's coming through, okay? She's shut down or she's afraid to get caught by the public, maybe with you or by communicating with you, to be honestly. So, because I did see the word hookup and I see unlikely. So with both those cards, and I think it's just because she's afraid to be vulnerable or she's shut down from that connect. Like she's shut down because her and her partner are showing up in unison. And I do know it's her birthday coming in. She's celebrating her birthday right here. That's the energy she's in. Let's see her true thoughts, feelings for you. The Queen of Pentacles. She still thinks you're the queen. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. She still like looks out at the future here and thinks about the future, but there's a crossroads. Like, you know, I'm working on my plans, my things, you know, and I'm doing a lot of planning and stuff, but there's still, and again, still that could be just her too working. But I do see the way she thinks about you, the Queen of Pentacles. She sees you may be busy doing things too, because I know that. I have the Eight of Wands, passion for you that has not died. The Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows. So her feelings for you, she may even want to tell you that she still has passion for you. And we have the Six of Pentacles. All right. So you guys, it's the same thing you had with the Cancerian. You really do have, I've told you this before, like you've got your heart torn between two soulmates, two strong soulmates. I mean, you got the rest of us out here trying to find one. And she cares about you. Your cards are her thoughts of you, the Queen of Pentacles, feelings, the Eight of Wands, and, you know, actions or intentions, or just intentions is the Six of Pentacles. I would do anything for you. I'm always going to be there for you. I'm there for you. I care about you. And I really do feel like I feel like this open dishonor here, this this kind of public ridicule or mockery would be if she got caught doing anything outside of this relationship, because I do think she feels really supported or connected. It's a Taurus energy. It's a unison, equality. It's a collaboration between her and her person. It's like they're actually like they're really working it. All right, really trying to, I mean, it's not a very romantic, it's not the Two of Cups, it's like the Two of Pentacles more, you know, like they're doing life together. They're just doing life. And you guys are showing up in the same energy. You never told me, and I wonder if if you guys are going to see each other on the birthday. But that's a big important day. Look at this Aries energy. Aries is the birthday girl, right? So let me know. I know you're busy. Let me know. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to eat something and then get ready to go work out. And I will see you guys tomorrow with in the manifesting group. If you want to be a part of the membership, just join over there. I will be... Oh, see, Naz, maybe that's what it was. Maybe that was you, not wanting to go to her birthday because of dishonor. Maybe that was you. But why wouldn't you? I can't... so I can't wrap my mind around that yet. I know what you're doing and I know why. But if you're friends and you want to build a new relationship with her, even as friends outside of that relationship, you're holding on to the old story by thinking that it would be disrespectful to go to her party. So and that's a Cancerian thing. You guys cannot let go of the past, like your memories and reminiscent. So you shouldn't feel like you're being disrespectful. That shouldn't even be in your energy. It should be really nice that you go to the party so that you can show you care. Let me pull... Again, I got for her. This came out with your Cancer. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So if these are all special, sacred connections and we just can't have sex or be in a relationship with them, we can still have a sacred community, sacred friendship. But wouldn't this be a perfect time for a new beginning? It's her birthday. This is the best excuse. This is your best excuse to break it, to break the past story, just to bring over a gift. Here's a cupcake. Here's some flowers. You're creating that story. This, Naz, right here, this is called a story. We're friends, but we haven't even made time to see one another before this. If we were hanging out before this, it would be different. That's a belief. You believe that, but you don't know if that's true. You believe it's true. Your ego thinks that's right, but you don't know. Your ego does not know. Your ego's wrong most of the time. And so you're creating this story based off your past story. This is a limiting belief. If you just dropped this whole story, erased this from your mind, and just went over and brought her a gift, and she might invite you, she might be happy to see you. And if it's awkward, decide then. Oh, this is awkward. I'm going to leave. All right, I'll see you around. But you broke the barrier. You broke through the old story. So now you're making movements. You've got the perfect opportunity to even get a visit in there. For me to say, hey, I just want to say happy birthday and see where things go. Give yourself that opportunity. You've got to get out of that old story that you are creating. This is made up in your mind. This is made up in your mind, what's on this screen. And you still believe this to be true because of past, and the past doesn't exist anymore. You're still friends. You still have a relationship, even though you haven't seen each other. You're still friends. I have friends from the past I haven't seen in years, and I would still go see them and not feel awkward if I was still friends with them on some level. And I would just go say hey, and then I would feel it out, and then I would test the new reality. You don't even really know. He doesn't have to know about you though. And all our old friends would be there. It'd be weird because both he and I would be in the same room. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. But is there a way for you to find out? I mean, this to me sounds like I'm just going to be a high school. I don't mean to be. I'm just, that's what wants to come out, because like that is like our old friends, and he doesn't know, and like we're all adults here. This was my ex. This is my ex. This is my friend of mine. But you don't know though if he even knows. So is there a way to find out through her? Hey, I'd like to come by and see you on your birthday. Does your ex know about us? Or does everybody else know about us? Or do you care if I come over? I mean, you're keeping yourself distant with all these rules that you've made up over the year or so. You're making up all these rules to be respectful, but at the same time, like, are they unnecessary rules? And maybe they are necessary rules. I'm just giving you stuff, food for thought. Because that's not a reason to, you guys, if you guys have such this important connection, you guys are really good connection, all right? There's to keep each other at distance like that. And I get it not being fair to him, but it's not fair to you either. And also, it's not fair for none of you to really have an answer, or you not to know. But does she know? Have you even given her any insight that you're interested? You come off, Naz, if you're like, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but my impression of you is that I would never know with the way you joke. Like, I'm outside, nobody knows when something's wrong with me. I do not tell people what's going on in my mind. Nobody can read me. People who know me really well, maybe a little bit more than others. But it just feels like you're not letting anybody in, and you're not letting her in, and you're not even giving her a chance. You're just coming up with the script in your head. There's nothing wrong with being like a shout out to her. Hey, it's your birthday. I haven't seen you in a while. I would love it. I mean, what do you know what I mean? I think what I think, honestly, and this is just me being me personally, because I'm not there, and I'm not psychic. I'm intuitive, and I read cards. Okay. It's really hard to read a Cancer, a water sign, and you know that. Most of the people here are here about a Cancer. And lately, Aries. But I think that if it were me, and people, you got to understand that most of the complaints about Cancerians on this channel and on my sister's channel is that nobody, you go back, you're into, like, you guys can do a dance. And so nobody knows exactly how to approach you, or what to do, or what's really going on. And one minute you feel this way, the next minute. And so it's like, how do you know or not know what's really going on if she even knows? So if she doesn't know that you even want to see her, even if it's just a simple, I want to give you a gift. If it were me, I would try to open that doorway I would have to know myself. I would have to know. And a simple text like, "Hey, does your new man know about me? I mean, I would just like to stop by, say hi. What are you doing for your birthday? I have a gift for you. If not, I can just stop by, or I have somebody else give it to you." So she knows that. I mean, getting somebody a gift for their birthday says, "I'm still thinking about you. I still care about you." It doesn't mean I want to come in and ruin or disrespect or anything, but it is saying that I still think about you and care about you, and you're worth a gift. You're worth it. Your birthday's worth it to me. I think I would do that. Is any of this making sense? Will you be around tomorrow? I'll be doing another live for the membership. Um, If you want to email me anything else is specific, I'm doing into that other live tomorrow for the manifest and for the membership. So if there's anything, if you want me to check again tomorrow, or if you want to decide to do something tonight, if you want to, or if you do anything and you want me to check, I am going again tomorrow. So I can check in again tomorrow and see what the energy does or what shifts. If you do decide to do that shout out, I can check to see what shifts after that. Is that good? Will that work? Yeah. I get all the respect stuff, but also you got to respect yourself too. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, email me tonight. I got a few people that have been emailing me, and I got to go through them tonight. So definitely email me tonight, and I'll look at it in the group tomorrow. All right. But I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, feel like there's nothing wrong with, like, I could send my ex a gift, or I could say, "Hey, where you at? It's your birthday. I'm gonna stop by." But I get it. He might not know. But there's nothing wrong with you finding out that from her. But I gotta go. I gotta go get ready to. I gotta grab something to eat, and then go to work out. I'll be there tomorrow. Email me tonight. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you guys. And I hope you enjoyed your readings today. And those of you that are in the membership, I'll see you tomorrow around the same time, 1 o'clock. I'll try and go on 1, maybe a little bit earlier. And then I'll see you Wednesday. Take care, guys. Bye, Naz. I'll talk to you later. I think there might be a lag, but I'll talk to you later. You're welcome. I'll talk to you later. Email. I can't even talk. Email me. I'll talk to you later. And enjoy your studio time.